what lies beneath the lands of Phandelver. Danger, riches, power, puppies, death. Threats that seek to overwhelm the village. And threats that seek to overwhelm the Sword Coast itself. With the threat undiscovered, an empire of evil will rise. War will plague the Sword Coast and beyond. Fate itself may rely on 4 unlikely heroes. And so, another adventure is about to take place. Cloak and Stagger presents Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk.
Fucking bread in this greasy ass bag. I was gonna bring it here.
How much bread was it?
But I didn't. It was a fuck ton. Like
He's gonna bring some bread for us.
it was from a Mexican bakery. So it was like a lot of different types of piros de dulce. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you could have brought us all bread.
Yeah.
But you chose not to.
I didn't choose not to. I chose to forget. I guess. I didn't choose to forget, but it happened.
All right, well, welcome back to some Dungeons & Dragons produced by Cloak and Stagger, episode 19 of Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk. Thank you for being here.
Did you practice that?
No, I just went.
It's like I blacked out and it just came.
And we're joined by our whole team tonight. Hey, team.
Hey, Dad.
Hey.
Yep.
Everybody doing cool? Everybody ready for a night of whatever's laying out on the table?
Go to
Covered in
Craig Mount.
sheets, perhaps, maybe?
I'm ready to deal with it.
Let's go.
Okay, well, unless anyone wants to talk about something before we start playing the game, we're going to play the game. Anyone got anything? No?
Saltmarsh should be back next Friday. So that's good. Everybody should be good, I think. Nobody missing, nobody out of town, nobody...
I'm definitely good.
Yeah.
I'm ready to deal with a traitor, I believe. That's what we had going on there.
Yeah.
Real asshole. We saved him, too. He's the biggest dick move you can do. You save somebody, and they're like, hee, and they do the bad thing. You know?
Yeah. Real mustache twirly stuff.
All right, well, I guess we're jumping in. I need someone to tell me what went down last time on episode 18.
I think it's your turn.
Tonk blacked out.
Tonk
Actually,
is excused. He
Tonk
was
didn't
not
drink at all last time.
here last time.
Tonk had withdrawals, forgot everything.
That makes sense.
No takers? Am I doing it this time?
I'm trying to remember, honestly.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. If nobody else is jumping at it. I don't have great notes.
Oh, shit. I forgot I had notes. Let me see. I got pick.
So...
I have one note.
We started
says look at Horde.
last session. It was midday. You pointed that out to us, that it was midday.
Correct.
And we stuck with that timeline. We were in the process of clearing out some of these old, broken down buildings to see if, A, if there was anything in it, but B, to try and train our dear boy Wesley here in the art of tactical strategy. We didn't do well at like that part, but we also did good at the fighting part. But the teaching, I don't think we did a great job. We ended up fighting some ash zombies in what looks like it used to be the old smithy. We were able to kind of lure them out one by one. One tried to come out the window. We said, nah, dog, and dealt with that. And then you set some oil on the ground. That was kind of a contentious thing, and then set it on fire. Then they all walked out and burned. while we shot them with stuff.
Which I thought went pretty, because nobody got hurt.
Yeah, I agree. Well, the zombies did.
Well, yeah, but as far as the tactics, and we let him call the whole thing.
Yeah,
So he kind of
he did
positioned
good.
us.
He did good.
The times before that,
Right.
a little bit of a cluster.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how your training plays out going forward.
Well,
So after that, we ended up spending the next couple days traveling, where nothing important really happened. But we decided to head to the spot on the map where the druid told us that the Cragmaw Castle was located. So we get pretty close to the tree line there, and then we see there's a bag hanging from a tree way off in the distance. So against our better judgment, we went to kind of check it out, and then discovered that this bag, in multiple languages, had the word gold just written all over it. Just as if somebody is like, I don't care who it is, where they're from, I need them to be able to know that there's gold in here, which was really suspicious. And it was setting off alarm bells. So I made the executive decision to say, nope, other way, back to the woods. So we went back into the woods and we took the horses with us. We're just kind of leading them. We find an old, busted down, like messed up carriage or wagon that it just looked like it had just been in a wreck or something there in the middle of the woods. We don't know how it got there, but it had green magic swirling around it, and there were footprints going everywhere to and from this thing. But when we got a little closer, the magic disappeared. And so we were confused about that, but then we said, okay, well, we're not going to figure that out, so let's follow these footsteps, at which point we followed them to the castle, where we saw, well, a castle. We don't know if it's the castle.
That is right where we ended, where you see a castle. Here you go, sir.
Yay!
You can have the skull of inspiration.
your wife is saying Stubbs' microphone is bad.
His microphone's bad, Stubbs?
Yeah.
Or give me some tonking in that mic.
Well, Tonk still don't know where we at, kind of. Tonk really just either had withdrawals or blacked out. So, Tonk's ready to hopefully be at Cragmaw Castle.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Kim, let me know if that's good. Thank you. Okay. So I suppose we will go ahead and figure out how you guys are going to approach
She
this
said it's off.
castle. Wait, off?
Oh, yeah, we muted it last week.
We did. How do I undo that?
I am Kim.
It's in
She speaks
potato,
through
right?
me.
Yep. Go. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, she's in real life. She's coming.
We got
We got it. We got it.
We got him. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Awesome. Thank you for that fine. That's a good fine. You were been quiet all night.
Oh, that would have been no good.
Withdrawal senses are a bitch.
So, let me get the right music for you guys here.
This fits perfectly in here.
Oh my god.
Like it was made for it.
Like it was perfectly printed.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get you.
I think it's awesome.
You do good job.
Okay. We're in a forest currently. You traveled through a forest. The last, it's slow. For about a day's travel. And you passed that wagon and continued on. It is about late afternoon at the moment. Still a lot of daylight left. As far as you could tell, the weather's been okay. It's been no rain. It's not too chilly, not too hot. Another nice day in the land of Phandelver. You are stopped right now, staring just beyond maybe another 10, 15 feet of trees, seeing what looks like a large structure looming in the not-so-distant distance. Definitely looks ominous. Definitely looks out of place. Definitely looks abandoned. And it just sits there, as if inviting you in. What would you like to do?
Do we see anything at all moving around it? Is there even any animals, birds?
Nothing.
Do the footprints, do they still lead towards that direction?
Make a survival check. Let's see if we can find any footprints around this forest floor area.
I don't know if we're going to find anything. Forgot to pull my character sheet up. 1 second.
Oh, you're good.
I rolled an 8 plus whatever my survival is.
Probably 20.
11.
11? So you see this castle, and you look down towards the ground to see if anything's heading directly to it or around it or anything. And just looking down, you don't see any markings of footprints. There's nothing pushed down the ground hard enough to even be a footprint here.
Do you think we're in the right spot?
I mean, I can't imagine there's just a bunch of castles around.
Yeah. I mean, Drew said here. We went there. There's something. How many castles are there in the middle of the forest?
I don't know. Before this one, I thought none. There could be fucking 50.
Tonk will look around and see if he sees a sign or anything.
A doormat.
Well, you're still a little ways away from it. You're about maybe 60 feet out from this thing, and you're still in the forest itself. You'd have to proceed 15 feet, then you'd have 30 feet of open area, then you'd have castle. Where you're at right now, there's definitely no signs anywhere around you.
How close is there any trees around, or is it just wide open all around this castle?
All around that castle's wide open.
So is it like in Lord of the Rings with Saruman's tower, where all the trees around it have just been like cut down for X amount of meters? Or is it just
If
like
they have,
the
you
woods
see
go?
no stumps, but right now it's just open area, just grass, almost flat grass.
Whoever built this thing had an eye for landscaping. Well, I suppose we could just go check it out, see if anyone's home.
Get a little bit closer. See if there's any other doors.
Yeah, I mean, it's about how far away would you say? Like,
About 60 feet from where you are.
oh, okay, so how tall is it?
Looks like it's about 2 stories.
Okay.
It's you have to get a little bit closer to get a better view of it from this the forest, like maybe to the edge of the tree line.
Okay.
Let's go to the edge of the tree line.
Yeah.
I want to go to the edge
You
of the
want
tree
to move
line.
up?
Yeah,
Get a
yeah.
better look?
I'll follow them.
Okay. You guys scoot up towards where the last tree is, where you feel like you have some bit of cover, just in case anything's looking. And you can see that this castle has 7 crumbling towers of different sizes and heights. But the upper stories of it are all in varying states of collapse. Doesn't look like anything up there is stable or is even approachable. There's a short flight of steps that ascends to a terrace in front of the main entryway. Past that wreckage, a pair of sundered doors lies in a shadowed hall. So literally, there's no front door on this thing. You just see darkness through the entrance. Round towers loom over the entranceway with arrow slits facing the terrace. And if you don't know what that is, an arrow slit is like you got a tower, they got a slit. That's where archers come in. Pew, pew,
It's
in a
faced towards
medieval
the
castle.
outside the terrace.
They're
Towards us.
diagonally towards the terrace. Yes,
It's a very small window.
you got like some steps. You go pop, 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 and you're in the B.
Okay.
This doesn't look like the best neighborhood. This is what happens when property values just fall. Just neighborhoods in disrepair. I expected to see more goblins.
Or anything, to be honest. Goblins aren't necessarily clean things.
They're somewhat nocturnal, aren't they, though, little fuckers?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're just hiding out in there.
You think there's a, like Glassstaff's little house, there's an underground to it?
Perhaps. I'm sure there is. In any castle, I would assume there's some kind of cellar, basement, or something. Maybe they've dug even further. That's what goblins do. They just like to dig. I don't know that for sure, but I assume they like to dig.
You just want to go in?
Maybe we can. Excuse me.
Is there,
He's going to puberty.
is there any sort of outer, like I know that the main entrance is like raised up a bit, and we'd have to go upstairs. Are there any like grates, like drainage grates or anything beneath it, like on floor level?
Make a perception check. See if you can see some clear grates.
20.
21.
That's pretty good. So you bunker down. You think for a second. You're familiar with secret entrances. You found a couple actually in the past, not too long ago. The Tressendor Manor, I think it was called. You peer for any grates, maybe some out-of-place debris or brush shoved aside near this entrance. There is nothing of the sort anywhere around the front of this keep.
Is the
What
castle-
about?
Oh, go ahead.
What about areas where the wall has like crumbled in, or a window that looks open, even if it's not on that like ground level? It's on level 1.
So you don't see any windows from where you're looking, and the crumbling part, it still goes up a decent bit, maybe about, I want to say 15 feet until the tower's like curled over at the top, but it's still solid wall you're facing.
You say the structure was like in the middle of a meadow, so like there's a huge circle of plain around it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe we should walk around and see the back of this thing.
Yeah.
You said 60 feet or 60 yards?
45 from where you are now.
Okay, but that's the tree line still.
Mm-hmm. Still in the trees.
I got my spider we can send in.
That is maybe not the worst idea.
So if we're 45 feet, I can 30 feet closer to it with the spider and have it walk in by there.
You could hide in the tall grass
Yeah, because it's a tiny spider.
because of your stature.
Oh, the spider, yeah, well, I'm tall,
Average for a gnome.
Yeah, a little above average.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, average.
Let me see the stretch hole real quick. I want to reach in and I want to pull out my grappling hook
Okay.
and say, if we don't want to go in the front door, we can always scale the bitch.
Yeah. You really want to use that grappling hook, don't you?
I bought it. I want to use it.
Fuck yeah. Spider first. See what
Spider
happens.
first,
Yeah, definitely. At least see what's going.
So take out my pocket watch, open it, and have him shoot out 30 feet closer to the castle, and then from there let him go.
Okay. So what's your spider look like?
It looks like a little clockwork spider.
Does it fit in my hand? Is it
Yeah.
as big as my hand?
No, fits in the palm of your hand.
Okay.
Looks like a small toy.
So you let this little spider on the ground, and it just starts skittering out in this open area. It heads 30 feet out towards the keep. It's now 15 feet out away from the steps leading up the terrace. And I guess it stops. You didn't tell me what else it's doing.
I want to see the connection range I have with it.
Oh.
Just
He's going to warg it. Oh,
what?
Roll the eyes
What was
back.
that face again?
Oh,
We'll just say it's infinite.
I don't know if we knew that. No.
Infinity.
I'm not 100% on that.
120 feet sound right?
You just throwing out numbers now?
Yes, yeah. Weird. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm gonna lean up against a tree, close my eyes and start looking. And while I'm looking around, you tell me what else is happening. I'm gonna look this up for you.
Okay. Yeah, your spider starts creeping towards the keep, and it looks gigantic from this little tiny spider's eyes until it finally reaches the step. Now, the steps go, like, diagonally up and then forward, and then it closes to the terrace and continues towards those doors. So your little spider can just go around, they can climb walls, so
Yep.
it just goes right up to that terrace and starts climbing up and starts creeping towards that shadowy
100 feet.
entrance. That's definitely in range. And, so, are you sending him in the entrance?
Yeah, I'm gonna send him crawling, like you said, on the wall. So he's coming in at the top of the entrance, and just seeing what I can see.
Okay.
He has dark vision, as well.
Dark visions.
Then let me go ahead and take us to the map.
Sounds like a little bit of an overpowered spider.
30 feet. He's a tiny little guy.
Sounds like a recon drone.
Well, every time he uses it, his dick shrinks a little bit. So.
Good news is massive gnome dick.
So your little spider crawls up that terrace and starts creeping forward
And he's inside.
until he crawls inside of the keep. Reveal
I have a whole computer in front of me.
here. And here.
Why the fuck did I think a terrace was a lawn?
I don't know.
I just looked it up right here when I said I have a computer in front of me. That's why I said, oh.
Jamie, so question. If this thing looks abandoned,
There you go.
I'm going to assume there are cobwebs all over the place.
Would you want to know what your spider sees, or do you want to... Okay, well, I'll just tell you about... Yeah. Just...
You want to put up the stream?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. Oh. So just having your spider walk in here and glancing around, you don't see any cobwebs.
Like it looks like it's been cleaned.
No, you just don't see any... Like, you would expect cobwebs at an abandoned place, like you said. You do not see cobwebs as if a place is
no
abandoned.
spiders.
You might see a couple in the corner here and there, but...
But not all over the place.
Correct.
Okay.
What do you look like when you're in this mode?
Like I'm hungover. I'm like,
I got you, Mr. Raven.
he's got so many eyes. Like, trying to look. Like I can only see through one, so I'm like,
Can you hear
You're
us?
in like VR.
yeah. I think I can hear you. I just can't. No, I can't hear you. I can't see or hear you.
It's just whatever.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
hear and see them. I can feel you.
Can you have your spider make a perception check?
Yes, I can. It's a one.
It hit my dice by accident. I don't know if it counts because our dice touched.
They did touch.
You infuse your bad luck dice infused his dice.
It fucking spread.
I'll roll again if you want me to.
What's its AC?
God damn it, not again. 12.
Okay. What is your spider doing? Is it just looking around at the cobwebs? You have it just looking up?
No, it's at the entrance just looking around.
Okay, like kind of as high as it can on the ceiling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Little tiny thing's gonna get killed again. Alright, can you see any open doors?
No. You do see doors, but they all seem to be closed.
Right.
The door you're standing above right now, kinda, is on the ground under you. I can tell you what that looks like if you want.
Yeah, do I see any like freaking ash zombies hidden in the rubble?
You don't see any ash zombies in the rubble or anything like that. The doors look like they're bronze covered wood. They look corroded and collapsed though.
Okay. So I'm relaying all this information to you guys. Do you want me to have him go on top?
I thought we couldn't interact with you.
I can speak.
Oh, you can't speak,
Oh shit.
but you can't hear us.
You'd have to
Oh,
snap
you
out of it.
tap
right?
on me. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you want tap on me after I ask a question?
I feel like you should have relayed that before you went in warg mode.
I can
No,
still
we-
talk.
we
Oh,
know
you
about
just
it.
said that out. Okay. Okay.
I can't see or hear them,
Okay.
but I can talk, and I can feel them.
That was 2 yeses.
Flynn,
That was an exclamation point on the yes.
tap once for yes, 2 for no. Do you want? There's doors in here. I can't see anything else. They're all closed. Do you want me to take the spider on top of the castle? See what's up there for the grappling hook. All right. So I'm gonna have my spider go back out and crawl up the wall to the second story of the roof of the castle.
Okay. Your spider crawls back outside and just along the wall of one of those towers and starts heading on up. North or south tower?
South. Whoa, where are we at?
You are currently to the west on this map.
Which tower are we closest to, the north or the south?
Well, you right in the middle. If you
We happen,
sidestep
to,
left,
we happen to approach the castle.
right in the middle.
Dead
Right
on,
in the-
yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
We're that good.
Then south.
Okay.
South tower.
It heads to the south
South
tower,
side.
starts creeping up, climbs up about 15, 20 feet until it reaches the top. And the view you have from here is ominous. Just looking down at this keep, where there should be a second story, there's not. There's ceilings on some portions of the keep, most of it, with cracks everywhere. Just looking down at what your spider's standing on right now, looks like it would barely support the weight of a halfling if they were to stand on this.
All right, I'm going to relay that and then also tell you guys, I'm going to have since there's no ceiling, try to walk on the edge of the wall as high as I can and look inside the places.
So just everywhere?
Yeah.
The places?
Yeah. As far as I can go.
Starting grid A1,
Yeah.
A2.
I got 60 more feet that I can go. Let's make this quick. Come on.
We got
Okay.
playing Battleship.
Yeah.
So we're checking. So you're looking through the south tower first?
South Tower first.
Okay. So your spider climbs down this lip of this tower with this big old rock. It's just looks like it's sitting there. It looks like it'd be pushed and it would fall over. And climbs down and starts peering inside the room. And you can see a few figures huddled in
See a few figures huddled.
this room here.
Guess what?
You see two figures in that room. They don't look too large. They look fairly small. And it looks like they're peering right through one of those arrow slits right now. Your
Alright.
vision then goes bright green for maybe about a second. And then you open your eyes and realize you're back in the woods.
Goblin screen. Was it a goblin ass?
Two figures.
What's your time run out?
No.
Your time
No
run
time.
out?
I think he got zapped again. Maybe Glassstaff is in there as well. It's the same thing that happened before.
This man will stop at nothing to prevent the pest control from doing its work. What an asshole.
This familiar thing's never gonna work.
He just loves living among pests and filth, clearly.
So, I'm gonna make the assumption that we can see the other murder hole, and there's at least two guys looking at that one too.
And at least one person that does not like insects, but chooses to hang out in this place.
So, yeah, there's a good chance. Based on what happened before at Glassstaff's hideout, he's in there as well.
What were these figures doing?
I'd rather not say. It's a very compromising position.
You perv.
I didn't know.
Wait, so are they distracted?
No,
like if we go-
they're peering out the hole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What hole?
The murder hole. What?
I've never heard it called that before.
What? The murder hole?
That's not what I heard.
What did you...
I'm
All right.
starting to think you're not the only one in this area with a stretch hole.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. You know, I get it.
What are you guys talking about?
We need to prepare him for his second date when we get back.
So, we can... So there's two murder holes
Oh, that's what those fucking...
on each tower.
I'm fucking slow as shit.
We can assume there's people in each...
And
They're looking at-
they were
Yeah, they're on guard.
so something swatted your spider?
Yeah, it just went bright green and I snapped out of it.
Grappling hook?
Does not look safe up there. Like as soon as you jumped off of the wall, probably everybody's gonna fall through. I don't think I can stand up there. We could throw the grappling hook over and maybe knock the roof down on him.
I don't I didn't come here looking to catch an arrow in the chest.
Me either.
And if you're saying they're peering out through the murder holes, I don't know if our standard strategy of approaching and talking shit is going to work here.
We could hug the tree line and walk completely around the castle. We're gonna be losing daylight, but
See if there's a
we lose daylight, they lose
a
daylight.
back entry.
Yeah.
I suppose it's probably not the worst idea.
Yeah, I don't want to go knocking on the front door.
Yeah, I don't really want to catch an arrow or two or four.
Unless we could try and lie again.
They might be expecting.
Tell them we're here from the magic wagon.
Yeah, but if Glassstaff is in there,
He never even saw us.
good point. We never saw him.
He just ran.
There were no witnesses except for that weird Nothic, and
We don't know what happened to him. Is he still there?
probably.
Wesley, you're our new tactician.
Well, maybe we should approach this at an angle. Maybe we should get all sides of it instead of just looking at it from the front.
You want us to all split up?
Well, I think we should just stick together and just circle the thing. Maybe we'll find an opening somewhere.
Best option right now. My gut.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it doesn't hurt to take a gander around, and then if we end up with nothing, we can try and bullshit our way in.
Or just run for it.
Do we have any
Mirrors?
credentials? Or I have a great mirror, I'll have you know. Do we have any credentials or documents, anything that we took from Tressendar Manor? Anything we could use to...
I think so.
No?
Give me a couple hours, I can make some up.
You are quite the document forger.
I need an hour to make a forgery kit, and then about another hour to make the documents.
Let's walk first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we'll kind of go... I would say, what, like 15 feet into the tree line, kind of walk our way around?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys backtrack. I'm assuming carefully, quietly, back into the woods from whence you came. Until you're a little bit deeper now. You still see the keep in the distance, but you've got quite a few trees in front of you now. Where are you going?
Clockwise?
Clockwise around.
Okay. You start to follow the tree line through the northern side. So the trees don't perfectly circle this keep, but they definitely circle it. And you guys start following through all the way around, looking at the castle from a different angle. As you travel more to the north, you can see one of the towers is just on the northern side of it, the northwest side. There's a lot of rubble like towering up on one of the sides where it should be a wall. So it's still can't see through it and it's still fairly tall, but it's not an actual wall anymore.
Well, okay.
As you continue around to the north, you see, we'll say you're dead north of it now, there is a ton of debris and just stones and just, I don't want to call it muck, just mess on the northern side. All y'all make a perception check.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It touched my arm. You gotta redo it.
Yeah, do yours.
I wanted to redo mine.
That's too bad, buddy.
I got a 3.
11.
14.
Hold on, I gotta do math. What's 18 plus 2, Jamie? Like 20.
Okay.
Make him do the math.
So, traveling around the north side through all this debris and rubble, it looks like, again, it's just another blocked path. It's just nonsense in the way, and you start to continue around. Wesley, you pause for just a moment looking at it, and you could swear it's hard to see, but it looks like there's just the tiniest little winding path that leads closer to the keep in between all that rubble.
I just start. Mr. Raventon, I think I see something. I'm just gonna point to the winding thing. There's looks like a little trail there. They might be using that.
If you guys are still walking, I'm gonna be like, hey guys, hold on. And then pointing out to you guys.
It's right there.
Wesley, show them.
It's right there, guys. It's right there. It's the winding trail. Maybe we can use that. Wait, what's it look like exactly, Jamie?
It looks like, so there's these big old rocks, some are overturned, some are half dug into the dirt, a bit of rubble piled up here and there. It just looks like a bunch of just, like the tower fell over and pieces of it are everywhere. But it looks like it's barely noticeable. If you followed a path, it goes right between all of this debris up to the keep.
Okay, so it's well hidden.
Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
hidden.
Any murder holes pointing that way? The side of the castle look like that?
Yes. Let me show you. So give me a second. I'm gonna reveal. I'll reveal what you guys have walked past already. But you guys, all right,
I'm talking shit right now.
here right now.
He told you to whisper louder, bitch.
Did you really?
I don't know who she said it to, but it's probably not
It's
me.
definitely you.
She wouldn't say that to me.
We'll go all the way over.
Louder, bitch.
If you need to pull your mic closer to you, you can. Just grab it. There you go. No, not like that.
I have to use 2 hands.
Just like rotate it around.
I'm just gonna go like this.
Me. Use 2 hands.
All right, fine. What do you want me to do here?
I was
No,
just saying,
open your mouth.
just rotate.
That's about
Can you
what
hear me now?
You could see right now. So you definitely notice the arrow slits over on this tower here. 2 sets of them.
Oh, David, she said it was you in the chat.
You could aim your mic more towards you right now. It's aimed down at your MacBook.
No, I'm just fucking with you, David. Sorry.
Okay, or he just okay. Go ahead.
Davis has been pretty consistently good on the audio.
I forget.
Even though I'm a whispery little fucker.
You are with both of you.
Uh,
Kira too. Kira's.
I think it's up character, man.
Yeah, cut that out later. Make sure she don't know.
on the back tower, we don't see. It doesn't look like there's murder holes.
Backside being what, the east side?
Top, no, northeast.
Yeah, northeast.
Oh. You're talking about like over in this area?
No, that'd be
You
northwest.
mean in this area? Oh, I'm sorry, you said northeast. So over in this area.
Yes.
Do you want to keep walking around the keep? You
Oh.
stopped at the north side where Wesley noticed something.
Oh, that trail is on the direct north side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you pinged it?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
You see between the debris a
Ah,
bunch of
I see those little wrinkles in the sand.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's clear line of sight from that murder hole to the beginning of that path.
Well, you're amongst a bunch of debris. I wouldn't call it clear, especially if you're going low. But if you go in like this, yeah, it's probably pretty clear.
I mean, how
So
else
let's
do you
not
walk
do
up to
that.
a castle?
I mean, it depends on your style, your style, I guess.
Castle vibes.
Yeah. Option A. You guys want to keep going, or
Well, I mean, the plan was to check all of our options and then decide. Yeah.
yeah, keep going? Because
They'll give you a better one.
you saw the spider I sent in.
I didn't see it.
That's how tiny it is. But yet it got sensed somehow. So I'm guessing if we get too close, it's gonna know we're here, whatever it is. So,
I mean, they're gonna know we're here one way or another before too long.
true. So we're gonna keep walking around.
We're trying to mitigate risk. So yes.
All right, Jamie,
I need you to give me the verbiage of what you're doing.
we're gonna keep walking around.
Thank you. We continue
Clockwise.
to circle the keep.
Motherfucker.
Clockwise. And everything you guys said we got
Clockwise.
Clockwise. Yes.
It's just straight, Jamie.
So, continuing around this keep, you cross one of the more well-intact towers on the northeastern side. You do see arrow slits again. I'm just going to reveal as we go this time.
Oh, fuck yeah. Technology, bitch.
So you're crossing here. There's a little compass for you in case you forget cardinal directions. And then we go going around the keep here.
Weast.
During the break, I'm gonna introduce you to the beauty of polygon reveal.
I tried that, but I'm worried I'll accidentally reveal something I don't want to.
I'll show you the way.
Okay. And you see another little arrow slit. You're continuing around. Are we just continuing to walk? So
Yeah, yeah,
far,
yeah.
we've noticed 2 arrow slits.
Till we notice something different,
Okay.
and then once we notice something different, we're still gonna continue to walk.
Or a bright flash of green.
How green?
You see, we'll just do all the outsides here. We're just gonna live life on the outside. Bit of destroyed debris here.
Oh, shit. It's got a pooper shooper.
More arrow slits here. As you keep walking around, you've gone across the east side, and now are circling around the south.
Yep.
You can see some more arrow slits here, and we're just circling in the tree line.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Does it look like this castle? I mean, obviously it's old, but does any of this damage appear to be new? Like, does it look like this castle was recently sieged?
No. Just looking at the stone itself, I mean, you don't have to know much about it. You see some of it covered in moss. Some of it look a little worn. You see it looks like some of it chipped. I mean, nothing shows that this was fresh castle.
Okay.
Could have been a moss mage.
It can't be that good a castle if somebody came in and sieged it.
Once you're on the southern side in the tree line, you see something that definitely catches your eye. You see another path going straight from where you're at now, right up to this keep. Here's what you see.
Directly to a myrtle hole.
It looks like 2 arrow slits looking right your direction from where you're at currently. You pause for a moment and assess this.
How
What would you like to
high
do?
Are those holes?
They
the ground.
are. Let me look. Actually, I think I have a specific number for that. About 10 feet up.
About, like, we're in the tree line.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's some open area, about, 30 feet of open area before we get to the castle?
45.
About 45 feet? Okay. The foliage in that area, is it about how high, like, to me? Like, is it to my knees?
Looks like someone may have been out there recently with the mower. It's so low.
Like a golf course?
It's like low to the ground, like dirt almost, not even really grass.
Sod.
Like
Like a football field?
someone's
Soccer field?
been tending it. No, not really, but it's just super low.
Okay. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment. I'm reading something here.
So let's pretend we're gonna go all the way around to finish clearing out the
Perimeter.
southern tower.
You want to pretend? Okay. You guys walk around and you're back to the west side.
Okay. Can you reveal it?
No,
What?
because it didn't happen. We just pretended.
No, we're doing it. That's what we're doing.
So we are okay.
Yeah.
Flynn, you sit there deep in thought. Your party continues on,
He's coming
rounding
with us.
the keep. Are you, Flynn?
Did you mean to
I
just...
would follow them. I was just
Okay.
looking.
I thought he
It's
just
the
wanted to do
players
his own thing.
tell us to do.
You see another massive pile of rubble where a wall should be on the southern tower. Fairly tall.
Same as the other.
thick.
Okay.
Yeah. Until you seem to be rounding about to right where you began.
When we walked around and saw those rubbles, did any of them seem scalable?
Well, technically, they all seem scalable.
Is the top of the rubble below the what would be the ceiling line? Or the roof line?
Definitely taller.
Okay.
Think of like you had a tower, and then a big old ball went, pew, and then took out the tower from that height to that height, and then the rubble. So, still pretty tall.
Okay. So it looks like on the very south side, to the right of one of the myrtle holes, looks like an entryway, a door.
It looks like some steps leading up to something. But without getting closer, especially where you guys are, there's no way to tell.
So it looks like we have 3 choices: west, north, or south. And there's myrtle holes everywhere.
Did it?
You get a little bit of cover
The
north.
north side entrance, like we can see pretty good into the south side. Were we not able to see any further?
No, you saw what looked like a path leading to the keep, but without traveling said path, you don't know if it goes inside the keep.
Okay.
Maybe we could send your spider again down the north path.
We need a day to get him back.
Let's see what I could do. Forget.
Can we see at all? Like if we're kind of at the southwest side of this, out of those arrow slits, are we able to see at all inside of it? If we're like looking dead on at it.
Being that between you and that castle wall, there's a lot of sunlight, and then inside there is no light source at all, it is impossible to see in it at this distance without a tool or a spell.
Okay.
Even night vision, Jamie?
Is there? Maybe you got a night
I
vision
guess
spell?
that would technically make it worse in that scenario.
Actually, yeah, that would be pretty
Like
bad.
putting on night vision
Be
goggles in the
blind.
daytime.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I mean, do we maybe wait for nightfall?
Give us more of an
Then-
advantage.
We may be able to see inside a bit better and maybe conceal ourselves out here
Yeah, because
a bit better.
I would assume they might light torches inside.
Possibly.
So that'd give us a little bit of an advantage.
Or maybe not. I don't know. They seem to be trying to conceal themselves here.
True. But I don't feel comfortable walking up to anything, knowing what we know about that one room.
What do we do?
I would like to. I kind of want to test something.
Oh no. I can already feel this isn't gonna
What
go
do you want to
good.
test?
I have an idea, but let's hear your test first, because I do love a good test.
Well, I think maybe around the south side of the castle, there's a couple of arrow slits there and a door. Right? Stairs to a door?
Looks like there's some stairs that might go to a door.
Okay.
Maybe. You only see like the base of some steps.
Okay. Looks like there's some sort of entrance there. I could maybe, just to see if the coast is clear from the safety of the tree line, create somewhat of a, I don't know, a test dummy of sorts to see if anything shoots at it. If it doesn't, maybe nobody's looking out those arrow slits. I mean, how many creatures could possibly be crammed into this one place without making a single peep or having one drunk idiot wander outside?
True.
And if it is as clear-cut run as it could possibly be, as soon as something pops up that looks like a threat, they're probably going to shoot it.
They did look ready. At least on the west side. How good of a dummy is this going to be?
I was going to make it look like myself, but in maybe different attire.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Should we go back around to the south? Or what was your idea?
Well, you know how I can make those alarms?
I do.
So we make 3 of those alarms. And I seen you do like the thing with your eyes and your voice before. And we make a whole bunch of racket on one side. Like make it look like a threat. A big threat is on one side to get a lot of attention. And then we go in the other. Because it doesn't have to be an alarm. I can make it maybe sound like something else.
Like what?
Like maybe a war horn or some drums.
I think both would be viable.
Because if you can make a dummy and have that dummy come up and all this,
No, it won't move.
we could just be standing there.
Yes.
And we could still make a bunch of noise.
Right.
How we?
Could you make it seem like it's talking?
No.
How are you gonna get the dummy there if it doesn't move?
I'm going to just create it. With magic! And I do like a flourish.
How far can you just
Yeah, how what's the
magic
distance?
this dummy?
About 30 feet.
You just have to hope they see it.
I have to hope that no one's looking when I create it.
Oh, it's one of those things like no one look, I'm invisible kind of
No,
thing.
it's like even the dumbest of idiots would notice something is bullshit when it literally just appears. But I don't know, maybe they're even dumber than we think, and invisibility is a magic that some people are capable of.
Okay. Whatever you say,
I didn't
boss.
say it was a good idea. I said it was an idea.
I mean, it's better than any idea I'd come up with. I would just walk right in.
Don't sell yourself so short.
I mean, I am a dwarf.
Yeah, but your idea of smashing things usually always comes through.
Though I love to smash.
I mean, you're not a gnome or a halfling.
What's wrong with the gnomes?
He was talking about his height.
Oh yeah, you're a giant.
Compared to some people, yes.
All right, so I
Kind of
You
like
wanna
your idea of testing it out before we cause too much
before you
noise.
use expend too many resources. All right, well, let's go. Right around back to the
South
southern side of the castle.
You approach the southern side. Nothing has changed. Still see, keep in the distance.
I want to go up to as close as I can to the edge of the tree line,
Okay.
and kind of behind like the largest tree I can find. I know they're not. It's not like a redwood forest, but
So you're standing behind a tree near the tree line now. Nothing's shooting at you at the moment.
and I'd like to cast. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion 30 feet out in front of me, and I want to put it on the path that's leading up to that staircase as close as I can,
Okay.
and create it. And it's going to be an image of me, but in my attire is that of like a public service employee from Neverwinter, so like a construction assessor, just like, and I want to pose him like hands on, one hand, left hand on hip, right hand like this, just looking up at the castle as though it's like, this is clearly not up to code.
Does he have a high vis jacket on too?
Yeah, I'll put a high vis
Hide his cloak.
vest on him. Yeah.
Okay, so you're casting this now? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you stand at that tree line, just with a flick of your wrist and pinpointing your position. This version of you, here to assess this castle, appears looking very concerned about the state it's in. It's motionless, but it's almost like it's deep in thought, just paused staring at it. And all of you see this as well. And it just stares up at that keep. Silence. Nothing happens.
Do you have to make any motions or verbal commands to do that spell?
That would be. I would just have to speak something.
And he doesn't.
Or I'm sorry, no, I would have to do a.
It's VS, no M.
No, it's just S.
Oh, just S, just semantic. You
and-
wouldn't have to speak. He just
Or
has to go-
or M. Yeah.
So you see how if we can get closer to that door. See where the southeast tower is, and that wall that's straight. And there's no murder holes. So if we get up along that wall, we could have a good chance of approaching without being seen. Inch up to that corner, and could you redo the illusion right at that door?
Mm-hmm.
Like just if you peek over there.
Mm-hmm.
You want to try that?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of space between this tree line and that wall, and I'll point to the arrow hole on that other tower. I'm pretty sure they could see us.
Another Flynn is just out there still just...
But if we run quick enough and get to that wall, even if they see us, they wouldn't be able to shoot us.
Yeah, but if that'd also make more noise
True.
because they might not see us, but could possibly hear us.
Okay. You sneak up to the wall.
There's not a lot of coverage either. I don't know. Wesley.
Professional landscapers here, clearly.
Yeah. Do any of us know anything about like the angles, field of vision on those murder holes? Like if we've ever been in a castle?
Have any of you been in a castle? No, it's not to say all castles are alike, anyhow.
No, but I mean, I'm guessing there's a slight standard. No.
I mean, if you're up on it, I mean, you can kind of like.
I mean, just from the looks of it, looks to be fairly narrow.
Yeah.
Because even if the opening is like this, regardless of how wide this is, like, you can only go so far before, like, this cuts off your vision.
Mm-hmm.
So we could probably, if we just split the difference right there up the middle, we might be in a nice little blind spot.
I'm willing to take a gamble on that.
All right, I'm willing to. We're going to have to approach it one way or another.
Yeah.
We're not going to give this place the old lather and shave from the forest here.
Nope. That what let's go for it?
Yeah, Tom, lead the way.
Wait, it was your idea. Why do I have to lead the
Something
way?
might need bashing.
Something's definitely going to need bashing.
How are you going to do that from the back?
If I get shot with an arrow, I am going to hurt you.
You know I cannot guarantee that.
I turn and run. I just
Running towards
out
the
of the
keep?
tree line, straight up that line, hoping there's a great blind spot.
Okay, Tom takes off running. What do you want
As
to
he
do?
takes off running, I was gonna hold up my shield for him. Like,
He's gone. He's like 10 feet away from you now. Unless y'all do something, he's booking.
I'd follow him.
He's running.
Yeah.
fuck it. I'm running with my sword and my shield. Just
I guess I'll be last.
Okay, all of you just start full sprinting towards this southern wall, and you're out in the open. You feel it. Any second now, one of you is about to be shot at. You peer at those arrow slits, just readying yourself, steeling yourself, some of you covering your face, until you make it all the way up there, not having been shot at all. In fact, you hear voices now that you're this close. They're a little muffled, but you can hear a pretty clear discussion. You hear speech about, I'm not doing the goddamn dishes this time. Here you are. You're gonna do them this time because I did them last time. No, you can eat my toes. Go to hell. Like, they're just arguing right now.
Morons, I knew it.
I'm hunched over.
See, I told you. No chance would you get shot.
Yeah, well, I ran at the speed. Of lightning.
He did. You did run at the speed of lightning. Can we tell where this dialogue is coming from? Is it coming from, like,
You can hear hear it through the arrow slits, kind of echoing a little bit.
through the double arrow slits there?
Mm-hmm. Which is, I'm assuming that's what you're right under right now.
Yeah.
Because we're 10 feet up in the air.
We'd be, like, at the, at the very south corner. Right next to those stairs.
Oh, well, you could see up the stairs now if you're right there. And this is
Like, we would have run up to that
yeah,
wall.
I don't think.
Like, we'd be on the south side of that wall.
Oh, on the backside. Okay.
Like,
Oh shit! Spoiler alert.
It's not that spoilery, trust me. So you're on the south side of the wall now. You can still hear those voices.
okay. And it sounds like it's coming from around that way and up in those arrow slits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Which is a little bit of distance away from you, which should key you off to maybe speaking loudly may have a similar effect now.
Right. I want to just peer out from around that southern corner there, just like one eye, and get a look at the arrow slit on the right there.
Okay. You look up at it, and it's fairly dark looking through it, but you have dark vision, so you can see a little bit inside of it. It is up at an angle from where you're at right now. And it just looks like it opens up to a large room. You can't see anything else besides that. You don't see any other eyes or even any figure in that arrow slit area.
But that's where it sounds like the voices are coming from.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to turn back to y'all and say, one moment. And assuming that I don't see anybody looking down at me there, I'm going to round the corner. I'm going to look up that staircase just real quick and see if there's anything. Like, I'm not fully going out in front, but again, head just around just to see if there's anybody standing in that walkway that I can see.
You quickly peer around to see if there's someone standing and up those steps and maybe at whatever they lead to. But you don't see anyone up there. All you see very quickly is a large metal gate at the top of those steps.
Okay, then I would keep going. Like, I would have only stopped for like 1 second. I keep going and I go right up underneath that arrow slit. And I'm looking like back out from the direction that we came, like directly south. And in my mind, I'm just like...
Iron door, not iron gate, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm like taking in the scenery out there. And again, I'm just going to do a little flick of the wrist. And I'm going to cast Minor Illusion again, and I'm going to create a picture-perfect painting, like a canvas paint almost, of that image, and not put it directly up against the arrow slit, but like 3 feet out, so there's still light coming into it, and just hold it, and it's going to stay in place up there. And
Just
then-
in the air? Okay.
Yeah. And so if they look out the arrow slit, if they're not like, it just looks like outside.
You put a beautiful painting in the air in front of the slits. Not right in front of them, a
the
little
camera
loud.
trick. Nice.
And then I'll look and just wait until one of them like peeks their head around the corner.
Think he's coming back?
I don't know, but his construction worker man disappeared.
I did.
I'll peek around the corner. Oh, I think he's having a stroke.
I got a medical kit.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Wesley, come on. He's having a stroke.
Okay.
So when I see y'all come around, I'll just like point up the stairs and just kind of...
As soon as I get to him, I'm gonna reach in and get one of my healer's kit. Start like touching on him. It's his body. Like, where is it? Where's it?
What? Go get the fuck up the stairs.
You're having
Get the fuck up the stairs. I'm fine.
not having a stroke.
Oh, they look like he was.
Be quiet.
We'll
Going up the
we'll
stairs.
go up the stairs.
You go upstairs.
Once... Wesley, are you going to?
Yeah.
Okay. Once they're all like going up the stairs, I'll disperse the illusion and I'll follow them up there.
Okay. Your cube of painted scenery vanishes.
And I guess we're all just sitting here at this iron door now.
Big old iron door.
Yep.
Does it have a handle?
It does. It also has a keyhole.
Uh-oh. I'd like to try to turn the handle. It's locked.
Can you see through the keyhole?
Try to peek through the keyhole.
Can't see nothing through that. You know what? No, make a perception check. Let's see what you get. See what you get.
Natural 1.
Oh yeah.
You feel like the keyhole's looking at you.
Oh!
What did you see?
I don't know.
A spider jumped out.
Yeah, it's locked.
Is there any... So it's like a handle that like turns on it?
No, it's not necessarily a handle. It's one of those like, you know, them rings and you grab it and you can pull or push a door open.
okay.
It's like one of those.
So it won't push or pull?
Nope, just
Oh, can anyone...
I got some
Anyone
thieves' tool.
lockpick it?
Yeah, I can try. Have to try to be quiet as possible. Then I'm gonna try to lockpick it.
yeah. You got a thieves' tools
I do.
kit. Yeah, okay.
And I'm proficient with them.
So you take out your kit, kneel down, and start to pick at that lock.
16.
It'd be a dexterity check, so plus your dex mod.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 2.
Or
Is it sleight
is
of
it
hand?
sleight of hand?
This one's dexterity check.
My hand is still dexterity. So, do I get my proficiency bonus with it too? Since I'm proficient with those tools?
Yeah, actually, yeah. If you're proficient with tools, absolutely.
Alright, so
Using these
plus 2
tools.
for dex, plus 2 for proficiency, so 20.
You hear it clinking. You feel like it's about to give, and it just you push a little more. It feels like you might break your pick if you keep this up until You pull out your pick. It's in one piece. You think you got it.
Try it again, Tom.
I'll give it a little push.
That's loud.
Try to pull it.
No, stop.
Okay, stop.
Hold on. You're gonna take out greaser?
Use your grease.
Yeah. Oh wait, actually, do I have any grease in any of my toolkits? You know what? Do I have any graphite powder in my thieves tool?
You're asking me if you have graphite powder in your thieves tool? Who do you take me for?
I'm telling you, I have graphite powder in my thieves tool.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, usually
Okay.
you use it to.
Give me some science. Engineer me.
What is
All right,
tinker?
graphite powder is a very thin, dry powder, and usually when you're picking locks, you put that in 1st, and it helps. It's like a dry lubricant.
It loosens the lock, right? Of
Because it
course.
loosens the lock, it just makes the mechanical parts glide.
Slide easier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So I want to put that on the hinges.
Okay, so you take that material out,
Yeah.
which normally is only for a tiny piece, but you're going to use it on the hinges, so you can use all your graphite. You going to waste all your graphite on this?
Kick it in. You don't know how much I got? Got tons of pencils in there. How big are the hinges?
Big old metal.
Because it's not like
biggest
I
in my
can
Not
hand.
able to
What?
use your. You created grease all over the ground.
Yeah, but that's a spell slot.
He's got a jug that he can use for grease
yeah.
too, doesn't he?
Yeah, with the nipples.
Oh, that's right.
Use your nipple grease.
Mother, can you? And she comes up to my hand.
Can't she do grease?
Yeah,
It's like
hold on,
oil
let me see
or
what she
something,
got.
right?
Or
It's
oil?
got oil.
Oil works
Yeah.
just as well.
Can use it there a WD-40 nipple.
Yeah, it's this one, and I'm just gonna flick it a bit, and a little bit of black oil comes out. Mother, can you grease this door? And she's just like this, staring at Tonk the whole time. And like while climbing up the door, kind of like a spider, like all around the rectangle of the door, she stares at you while leaking oil from her tits.
Just on the hinges.
I don't like.
She does what I said.
I think Mother likes you.
I think that mother needs to get over me.
Okay, Mother goes back in my sleeve. Okay,
Hey,
I think it's ready.
She's a single mother. Be nice to her.
Not my kids.
Mother's did you oil the?
Yeah, I did.
So you held her up and just.
No, she climbed while leaking oil.
Oh, gross.
So
Okay.
just-
Kind of like what she did on the roof.
Yeah, she has sharp claws. She can climb whatever she wants.
All right, so she leaks oil all along the side of the door. Gets way more than just the hinges, but you definitely see some liquid just seep into that. It's from the rat, and yeah, okay, it's all oiled up.
All right. I'm gonna kind of look around and just start to.
Slowly.
It just slowly glides open.
Nice. The plan actually worked.
Don't stop looking at me. Look in there. Don't. What do you see?
You can see a little bit more inside this place now. As you push the door open, looks like whatever's in here is pretty downtrodden. You see a lot more rubble right in the doorway.
Okay.
Well, not right in the doorway, maybe like 20 feet in.
Look in, kind of tell the peoples what I see. I'd like to step up and look around the left.
So you're walking inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very stealthily, quietly.
As quiet as Tonk can move.
You being quiet? Here, make a stealth check.
All of us?
Whoever's trying to be quiet.
I'm just staying
And whoever's walking
in
in.
the back.
Tonk rolled a 7.
All right, would that happen to be with disadvantage?
Does it automatically roll with disadvantage?
As long as you keep wearing that chainmail.
Why?
Did you roll in the app?
Yeah.
So it should have included it.
Oh, if it already did, you're fine then. So you said 17?
7.
Oh, 7. Okay.
I was wondering why you was questioning the whole rolling a 7. Was that with disadvantage?
That might be a little loud for everybody out there. I'm gonna fix that. All right, so you feel a little stealthy, a little bit as you creep in there.
So peek around that corner where we would have heard the people arguing.
16 on my stealth check.
Okay. Everybody else who's creeping?
Thing still. Because where we You're just peeking around the corner, right?
Yes.
You're not going
No, I was
anywhere.
taking it looks like walking in 5 feet, I guess, and then looking around that corner.
Okay. You see another door right around that corner.
Oh, of course. Always a door.
No roof. Tons of doors.
Always doors. Okay. I'll turn around, tell them the door. Now, do we know there's at least people in there? Do we like bust up in there, take care of them, interrogate them, or do we just kind of keep going?
Depends on who it is. And I'm like kind of trying to keep my voice down, but I'll say, it is, if we run into goblins or any sort of the creatures that were mucking about at Tressendar, bugbears, that sort of thing, most likely they're going to swing first and ask questions later. But if we see something that's not, perhaps we try and see what we can do with our words first.
So basically, if they don't look like bad guys, don't immediately bash their brains in.
Yes, that. But the thing is, we need to make it as far as we can. At this point, I think it's in our best interest to make it as far as we can without being detected until we find somebody who looks like they're important. If we find just some shitter looking out a window, it's going to be a fight, and this whole place is going to be overrun.
Do you think when we see Glassstaff, we'll be like, yeah, that's Glassstaff?
I imagine he looks like a huge bitch, so I think we'll
Carrying a
see.
glass staff.
What if he doesn't have a... Then we just gotta make fun of him for his name being Glassstaff, and he
And
doesn't
we
even
will
have it.
do that.
I need to know the story behind his name, if he's not actively holding one.
Okay, so we just keep going straight down this hallway. Don't go through the door.
What was it? There was like a spider queen or something, right? That wrote letters to Glassstaff that we found?
Yeah.
We need to-
I read that.
We need to find the spider.
You guys don't let me read papers we find.
Not a spider queen spider, just that was the name of the person.
The spider. All right.
Yeah.
So somebody who looks like they might go by the moniker of the spider. Yep. All right. So
Jamie, see that rubble kind of directly north of the door? Is that rubble we can walk over, or is that a dead end?
At the very end of this path, just looking to the north, you can see what looks like a heavy curtain obscuring the rest of the room from you, attached to what looks like 2 large mounds of rubble. If you walk further forward, you might be able to see more of the room.
if we're moving in, I'd like to go up and put my ear to that door to the west.
Okay. So you creep up to that door to the west. And are you putting your ear to the door and listening? Make a perception check.
Great. 10.
Okay. Listening in, you can hear the sound of a lot of shuffling in this room. There seems to be a lot of movement. You can hear a more gruff voice shouting, "You sweep and clean up that crap on the table. You keep scrubbing." You hear, "God, always making me do the like just." It sounds like there's tidying up or cleaning going on in there, just from listening.
So there's things are actively happening in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look over to you.
Gonna go up to where he's at.
Stretch hole. I'm gonna reach in. I'm gonna grab out one of my metal pittons, and I'm gonna take it and
You
just
wanna put your grappling hook back?
no.
You still have it?
Yeah, it's around me.
Nice.
I'm in adventurer mode. All right. And I'm just gonna set it on the ground, and just as quietly as I can, I'm just gonna shove it or I'm gonna push it and wedge it underneath the lip of that door because of all the noise that I'm hearing. And I'm not gonna like tap it in or anything like that. I'm just gonna push it. and
Just slowly pushing it till it pops on the other side? Or what do you got?
I'm making a door stop.
A door stop. Oh, okay. So you kind of cram it in the door as hard as you can. Gotta push pretty hard. You're pushing on stone floor under a door that's not exactly flush, but it ain't made for a pitting.
And I'm not trying to force it. Just enough, like if somebody tries to open it, I mean maybe it opens a little bit, you know, but
slow it or
just
stop
stop it. Yeah.
Okay, you're able to do that.
Then I like wait and listen a little more just to see if it sounds like anything changed in there.
As you listen closely, something did change. As you hear now the voice saying, "Okay, put it on the table. It's gotta be done cooking. I don't care if it's raw. Move it. Come on."
Clearly no Gordon Ramsay. All right. It's fucking raw. All right. I'll look back to y'all. I'll kind of motion maybe to continue on up north.
All right. So, how wide is this hallway? 5 feet?
The hallway is 5 feet until some of you actually walk north. Anyone going north yet?
Yeah.
Okay. As you start walking towards the curtain, the room opens up a bit more. You can see this much now. There's a ton of rubble on what should have been a nice thick wall separating the other room is now just crumbled debris lining up the wall. Still pretty solid, but definitely not intact. That large curtain looms in front of you still, concealing the rest of the room.
Can you ping where the curtain is?
I
That
can't.
little
squiggly.
squiggly.
Squiggly line.
Okay.
Does the rubble, does it lead up all the way to the ceiling pretty much?
Almost. There's like a little gap.
So is there any like sunlight coming through the ceiling?
Where you're at right now, there is no sunlight. Actually, I take that back. As you turn around, you see some sun beaming in from behind.
From the door.
On the door?
Yeah.
Are there any, like, torches or any kind of lights on the inside? Like artificial lighting?
Not where you're at.
So minus the light coming in from the door, it's pitch black in here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Any
the
light
curtain,
coming from underneath the curtain?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Peek in the curtain?
So we peek under the curtain.
Okay.
And also we should shut the door.
Who's in the back?
That's me. Okay, I'll shut the door. I'm gonna stealth back and shut the door, Jamie.
The door very smoothly and quietly closes.
And then I'm gonna go back.
That's all this place needed. A little elbow grease.
Yeah. Little tit grease.
And I guess me and Wedge will kind of get down and just want to peek underneath the curtain.
You get down on the floor and see this thing is draped on the floor. So you pick up a few of the curls and just kind of peer under a little bit just to see what you can see. And you see another room. You don't see anything immediately in front of this curtain. You see the room goes on for a little bit to what looks like another curtain across the way, and perhaps more passages to the east and west. But just peering under, you can't see beyond that.
What is their obsession with curtains?
There's also a little bit more light in the next room. Perhaps there's holes in the ceiling in this one, providing dim lighting.
Any noise coming from in there? Anybody speaking? Any foot movement?
Occasionally you hear like a sudden raise of voice, like a "Ah!" like or something like that, but it's coming from behind you and to the side, from where Flynn was listening to.
Okay.
Is there like a split in the curtains where we do like that, or is it a move to the side curtain?
You don't see a split in the middle at all.
Okay, they got these from IKEA. It's the Skargs. Yes, I'll quietly move the curtain.
Okay, you just pulling it from the side?
Yeah, I'm just.
You kind of pull it from the side, and are you going through it? Or?
I'm not even trying to open it. I'm trying to just bring it to where I can get through it.
Okay, you
My-
pulled far
I'm-
enough.
I'm trying to leave as, like, assuming we all pass through, I want to make it look as undisturbed as possible.
You're able to do that, not any issue, and just creep on through one of the corners. Being in the next area, you can see a lot more of this room now. Immediately, you see a door to your east and a door to the west, and then a lot more rubble towards the northwest.
All right. Yeah, so I'd still be at the curtain. I'll turn back to you. Say, more fucking doors.
How about curtains?
More of those too.
Fuck.
Wait, just kidding. No more curtains. Wait, yes, there are more curtains. So, I'll like, kind of lean back. I don't think, there... Anybody important's not gonna be closer to the front of the castle.
Fair enough.
Maybe we go back deeper.
All right. Do you want to tell the other ones to come on?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna motion back to Tonks and Wesley to come on, and then as soon as they I can recognize that they understand to come, I'm gonna slide toward him in the curtain.
Sure.
As they're kind of shuffling in, I'll point to the door on the east. Like that's where we want to go, but I'm gonna tiptoe up to the curtain at the north. I'm gonna lean against the east wall, and again, just a finger, just so I can get my eyeball enough to view what's in that next room. Especially if I hear anything.
So against the rubble?
No,
The
against
wall
the
roll?
east wall.
No, the east wall. Okay. So you peer beyond the corner of the east wall, and your vision is immediately blocked a little bit. Not all of it, but you could see a tiny bit into this room. But there's a barrel obscuring you without pulling the curtain further. It looks like it opens up, and there's maybe 1-2 barrels you could see just from peeking.
Okay, so I don't see like another door or anything.
No, not beyond this curtain at the moment,
Okay.
unless you want to pull it further.
No, I'm gonna put it back. I'll look back at y'all and I'll get down on my knees and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna look under the bottom of like the middle of it.
Okay. As you get on the bottom and start shuffling these curtains, you can see much deeper into this room just at the bottom. You can actually see a good bit of light in this room. Like there might be another passage to the north here. Actually, I can reveal some more.
I could have just walked in this bitch.
It only sounds like somebody's cooking dinner
Uh,
or cleaning up.
You could see what leads to outside from just below this curtain looking to the north. It's pretty lit.
It's anything but lit, fam. And I'll let it back down. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't some sort of area for goblin assholes to congregate. And I'll go back around to near the door to the east.
Sure. Flynn lowers the curtain and then walks back and heads towards the east. What's everybody else doing?
I'd be at the corner of the wall, just kind of peeking around where Flynn was.
Okay. Tonk?
Tonk's on high alert, just kind of listening out for anything other than the four of us.
Okay. Wesley?
Just paying attention to what Flynn's doing and whoever's exploring.
Okay. So you just watching Flynn? Mm-hmm. All right. You're all filling those roles as Flynn walks to the east wall and heads to that door. Looks like a fairly thick door, bound by bronze.
How the hinges look on this thing?
Old? A little old, maybe?
Go ahead and pre-grease them.
Yeah.
Okay, Mother.
Mother's up again.
Now before you let her just run around, can you aim it a little bit and just...
Yeah, so we don't waste as much?
We don't want to waste it, and we don't want to put so much that we slip. Just on the hinges.
Okay, I'll try. And how far are you gonna let me squirt from? You gonna make me do a long distance alchemy jug?
I would make way for you to just walk up. And do
Okay,
it.
Yeah.
Can I do a little arc like that? You know what I'm saying?
How much oil
bit of
can
a
she
squirt.
make again?
It's the alchemy jug, right?
Yeah.
It's gallons.
Is it? Sometimes it's like a
It's
quart.
like a couple quarts for this one, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
but like,
That's gonna be enough. I just want to know how much. So
Before we
You know,
before we
grease all
leave
my
this
hinges,
place,
you know what I mean?
every door is gonna be squeakless.
1 quart, which is like 5 gallons.
when in oil, yeah.
So she squirts along the edges of this door, just to
While
be safe,
looking at him.
just to make sure. Oh, you wait, what now?
While looking at him.
While staring at Tom. What face does it make again? It's just the whole time, Tom. It's just leaning up, just making that weird face. It seems to have
feel
some weird obsession.
As he's
feel
manipulating
uncomfortable.
her nipples, she's looking at you like that.
I just feel so uncomfortable now.
All right.
And then it looks like it's fairly oiled up.
Goes right back up my sleeve.
Mother's okay.
She's okay.
Good.
Test it.
Who wants to test it?
Tonk walks up to the door. Tonk will try to push on the door.
You try to push and it doesn't budge.
Tonk would like to pull on the door.
You start to pull, and it very smoothly and quietly
Oh, that would have got me.
starts to open up.
Guys, it's locked.
Fuck.
I know my DM.
You open it all the way?
I open it partially, take a couple peeks, see if I see anything on the other side.
Okay. I'll reveal after we want to open it more, but if we're just peeking, let me tell you what you see instead. It looks like... So just glancing at here, this is another one of those towers. It looks like it's partially collapsed, creating a hollow silo of like maybe 30 feet tall, just glancing and looking up real quick. The upper reaches of the room are lost in shadows. It's dark up there. Clear that this area hasn't been used in a good bit, but you do see on the other side of this wall of this door right now, a couple of figures. You see two just from peeking in right now. They're not looking in a direction. In fact, they seem to be looking. If you're looking in the door, they're looking to the right.
Okay, I slowly close the door. There's at least 2 in there.
2 what?
They look big. Look bigger than goblins.
Bigger than goblin things.
Smaller than a dragon, though.
Definitely not a dragon.
You think we could sneak by them? I'm whispering this, but I'm just saying for the microphones.
I don't. It's a small room that I noticed when I peeked in there.
It was pretty small. Just from the door to where you were looking, it was maybe 15 feet out.
Yeah, we'd have to be real quiet.
Yeah, but you have those fancy boots, right?
It doesn't,
Leather boots.
It doesn't make me any quieter.
Well, they're not metal boots. Not like you'll be clanking, right? And then I kind of look at your armor, right?
No, yeah, they'll heal me for sure. It's either we knock them out or we figure out a different way.
Are they bigger than us? Are they bigger than me? I look over. Yeah.
They're at least bigger than half of us.
Okay. All right, hold on. Let me think. Let me think.
Oh, I should have said too. I need to correct something that you saw, Tonk.
I mean, I'm remembering something differently.
Coming to me!
There was light in the room. There was a stone brazier.
Razor?
There was
You mean
stone
brawl.
boobies.
Brawl. Stone brawl.
There's a stone brazier.
There was
Stone brazier full of coals
With
glowing
two
in there.
round stones.
I would have ran in if Tom saw some stone boobies.
God damn it.
Okay, so what's the move, guys? Are we gonna move on from here? We're gonna take the two chumps out.
Well, maybe we should just sneak in there and kill them. They're evil anyways. And we'll just...
Well, killing might be loud is the problem.
Not if we do it real quiet and we go...
He's got the point.
How many times have you done that?
I don't know. This could be my first.
Exactly. Takes...
Well, then maybe you can do it.
I definitely could get one clean shot on the back of the head.
You get a clean shot at the back of an ankle.
You said there's 2 of them, right?
Yes.
that we see.
That Tonk sees.
We just go in there at the same time, and then we go this, and then we go this.
Are they out there? Are they looking through the arrow slit?
They were looking south.
Yes.
They were looking south down a something. I couldn't tell. The angle I was at, I couldn't. They were just looking.
All right, hold on. Like I walk up to the door.
Are you poking your head all the way in or just doing an eye?
I'm gonna go wide. I'll go one eye 1st. If nothing's staring back in our direction, I'll go 2 eyes.
Okay. So, as you go one eye, nothing's looking at you. And then you pull it further to get a better look inside. Make a stealth check for me.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm feeling pretty damn sneaky right now.
Pretty good.
Sneaky boy.
22.
20.
All right, that is pretty sneaky. As you open the door, you can hear, not the roar, but the cackling of the coals, the low burning sound of the brazier bellowing.
Yep.
Training brazier.
And inside, you can see much more of the room now. There seem to be a few bedrolls lined up on the wall, and you see 4 armored figures near what looks like a small slit on the eastern wall. Sometimes you'll see one turn his head and look towards the others, and you'll hear like a low communication of some sort, but you can't make it out. They're talking real quiet, like they're trying to be sneaky. And just taking turns examining out that way.
Okay.
They look like,
You said there's 4 of them?
yeah, they look like hobgoblins.
Okay. Pinnacle assholes. All right. I'll slowly close the door, and I'll turn back. Looks like there's 4 of them. Man, my size, and Wesley's size, our size. Armored. Seems like they're looking out the arrow slits. So it's probably good that we didn't try to approach from the east. I don't know if we'll be able to sneak by them. Maybe we do go further north and try to
See what it's out.
cut around. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think?
So, how many people were doing the dishes?
We don't know.
We know there's at least 2.
At least 2, probably more.
Probably 3, because there's the guy giving orders.
So, we're gonna assume 3. And there's 4 heavily armored guys here, at least. Let's call it a night and go.
You would go home?
Yeah. Yeah,
We
let's
made
go.
it pretty far without fighting so far. We're doing pretty good.
Let's go north. But if we make any noise, we're surrounded.
I wonder if they're gonna go eat soon.
I said it as a joke, but they were cooking dinner with it.
They will.
And you did the thing to the door.
Well, that's a temporary measure, just to make sure nothing was sneaking up. I can go. If we're going to try something like that, I can pull it out. I mean, this. I don't like gesture to the shithole it surrounds.
They won't notice.
That could have happened at any time from any. It could have been a prank. It's not like I used a golden piton. It's a piece of shit, piece of iron.
Go north?
I
Through the
think
curtain?
I think we go north, see if we can get a little bit better lay of the land.
Okay.
Let's go north.
Because if it was just 2 in there, I could conceive of maybe trying something, but 4, that's
not gonna be quiet.
we're gonna alert the whole damn place.
Okay, let's go north.
All right.
Backtrack?
Yeah, we'll backtrack a bit and head north through the curtain. I'll kind of do the same thing. I'll check underneath. When I go underneath, look, make sure I don't see or hear anything problematic.
Peering under the north curtain again?
Mm-hmm.
No change.
I'll look back.
Let's go through.
All right, I go through.
You go around through the edge, how you did before. This room opens up a good bit. Again, not necessarily a tower, but looks like it could be a storeroom of sorts. And you see another door to the east.
Anything good in this that I could just visibly see within the goods?
You want to go and examine some goods?
Not right now. Just anything that I could just see like lying around.
No, it's not just like with barrels and crates lying around.
So
Bags.
you can't tell if it's like any kind of weapons or this is just. It looks like this is their food storage.
Like supplies.
Yeah.
It looks like most everything in this room is ruined. The crates look rotting, and the barrels look ancient. Looks like there used to be provisions stored here, maybe.
Okay.
But
So this isn't like a new storeroom. This is
no.
okay.
You are in a tower that looks almost completely collapsed, however.
Okay.
The door, does it look similar to the one we were just at?
Yes. Not quite as rusted.
It's
Doesn't
still
matter.
Rusty.
Protocol
We're
is
gonna grease it.
protocol.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, do we have to get her out?
Talk.
Can we just?
Turn around.
Just don't look.
Yeah, I'll go look in a crate or something while he gets mother out.
Sure. You can go look in a crate, and it's rotted.
Okay, well I'm gonna keep doing it until I.
Make sure nobody comes through the. Maybe go to the curtain. Make sure nobody comes up behind us.
Okay, yeah, I'll walk over to the curtain and just kind of stand on it so no one can peek underneath it.
Pull some of the curtain onto your side and just stand on it.
Yes.
So someone moves it, it's going to be taut.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wesley. See the mother on the hinge.
Are you visible from where I am?
Probably, but I'm not looking.
Okay.
I've got my back to y'all.
Okay, mother. And so she's gonna come, and I'm just gonna hold her like this, and she's gonna be like that. Oh, he's over there. And then he's just gonna stare, and I'm just gonna milk her into the.
I like to peek back to see if mother's still looking at me.
Right at you.
You make eye contact.
I turn back around.
She slugs her way along the hinges of this door as well and comes back to you.
Come on back, mother. And she comes right back inside.
I'll go up and grab the handle and one eye first.
Just slightly peeking in this room. Looks like it might be a short hallway. This room doesn't look too big, but you don't see anything immediately.
2 eyes.
As you peer deeper into the room,
Oh shit! Death
you could see it's maybe 15 feet until you see another door, and then a larger area of the room to the side that you can't quite see from here.
Fucking door.
The door maker made a fortune off of this place.
Oh goddamn! It's a waste
All
of
right.
a round room.
I'll open it enough so I can get through. Hold here. I'm gonna peek around.
And as I'm gonna get close so that I can try to keep an eye on him for hand gestures.
Okay.
And I'll move just into the hallway, keeping an eye out and an ear out for anything.
5 feet in.
Yeah, just like that first. Yeah, 5 foot.
You take that first step in and just glance around to see if the room opens up more. And it does. You can see it opens up even further to the south, but you can't quite see what's at the end of that bottom area.
Okay. I want to. So I'm gonna like stop where I'm at. I'm gonna look back, and I can see the light coming in just from that wide open entrance.
This area is dimly lit. Mm-hmm.
And then I'll look back into this room I'm in, and I want to look around and see if I can see any kind of like tripwires, booby traps. Because if it's me, I'm not putting one unlocked door between myself and the wilderness in this scenario. So I just want to check for any either like raised pressure plates or strings or scythes hanging from the ceiling.
Make a
Anything like
perception
that.
check.
was trying to debate if I wanted to use that, but I'm not.
You survey the room you're in, and it seems to be just a small connection room heading to the other area, and also some area to the south, perhaps. You don't see any tripwire or any floor piece sticking out further than it should, or any slits nearby that may hide sinister meaning.
Okay. I'll turn back to Wedge. Looks like a door. Looks like... Is that another curtain, you said?
Probably. You can't see from here unless you go deeper. But you do remember seeing a curtain when you looked in the room prior with the... what were they called?
The hobgoblins?
Hobgoblins, yeah.
Looks like it circles around. Maybe. I don't know. It could... I don't know. But there's definitely another door to the further east.
Through the door. So I'm gonna motion to Wesley to grab Tongs, and then I'm gonna come in, basically right on his backside.
Okay. So Tonks in front? Or is Flynn in front?
Flynn's in front.
I'll be in
I'm
front.
behind him. Then it's Wesley and
And then
Tonks.
Tonk. Yeah, unless you wanted to...
No, that sounds good to Tonk.
Yeah.
Okay. Flynn, you're in the front right now. What are you doing?
First seeing if that's actually a curtain.
As you look to the south, you definitely see another curtain.
No, it's fucking swiggly.
I'll look back to the three of y'all, and I'll just do this. And I'll point over to the curtain.
Tonk's like at the curtain, just waiting for someone to peek their head in.
Okay.
And again, I'm gonna go put my ear up to that door.
Make another perception check.
I'm using this.
All right, we're using the inspiration. What do we got?
Much better. Not great, but not awful. 16.
You listen in, and you can hear an ongoing conversation happening beyond the doors. The first you hear is a female voice, a little bit more refined, speaking.
Manager.
As she says, "You're really going to do this now, after all of we've been through. You're going to... Do we have to go through this?" And you hear another voice. "I'm just seeing a way to come out on top when I can. Who wouldn't take advantage of it?" You hear an audible sigh, and then a female voice respond and say, "Name your price." And from there, it sounds like they're haggling.
I'll turn back to y'all. Say, some sort of negotiation. It sounds like Spider may be in there.
They mentioned spiders?
No. But it sounds like a... Not a goblin. And
You're
unless
saying important
Glassstaff
people.
is a woman...
We don't know what.
But
Do we know what
there's-
spider is?
No, but it... The letter just seemed very... eloquent.
Fair enough. So that's where the important people are, though.
Right. Take a 15?
Let us metagame this.
If y'all want to take a break, we can. Y'all want to go ahead and take a break?
Not for metagame, for peeing. I have to pee real bad.
I got to pee.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. Y'all want to do? You said
metagame.
you said 15. Y'all want to do 10 minutes? We'll do 15. That's fine. I'm fine with 15.
10, 15's good, yeah.
5 for peeing, 10 for.
We're gonna take a 15-minute break, a little longer than normal, just take care of business. Don't go anywhere. We're about to. I'm almost positive we're about to do some stuff. So don't go anywhere.
I'm about to go somewhere.
I'm gonna recommend us leave.
Do it. You got it. You got it.
There you go.
And
We
we're
got Wesley
back.
staggering. That's all we need.
God.
We're back, everybody.
was
Put the sucker in your mouth. Put the sucker in your mouth.
There you go.
Get another sucker going.
Double sucker.
So you guys are still in that little cubby room to the south. You know there's a small platoon of soldiers on guard. Seem to not be paying attention or be aware that you're here currently. And on the other side of the door you're at, to the east, there seems to be a conversation taking place between two figures. What do you do?
I'll turn to the group, and I'll say, maybe we can get them to come out of the room. We can sneak in and kind of take a little look-see at what we're dealing with. Perhaps I can impersonate one of our friends from the kitchen and tell them that dinner's ready.
Okay. You think that would work?
Maybe. Do you think we could carve out some space behind the barrels and crates in the other room and hide behind?
I don't see why not. We could just shut that door.
Yeah, but what if they come through the storage room?
Right. We need to be prepared if they.
True, but I would just assume they would go down and out through that curtain right there.
Yeah. I'm just assuming everybody's whispering.
That
Better,
makes the
better,
most sense.
better safe than sorry, though.
Yeah.
Powerful shot.
Powered through it. Somebody burped the baby.
Honestly, burns my stomach.
All right.
Thank you. What is this?
It's more of that stuff you
No,
just
no,
drank.
no. Flavored water I drink.
There's a hair in it. No, I was kidding. There was a hair in it. Yeah, there was.
It's on the bottom. It's fine.
Gross.
Maybe you can go out there and make a little hiding spot.
Yeah. And I'm going to reach into the bag of holding and pull out a glass vial and hand it to Tonks and say, just in case things go bad.
I take it.
Okay, you take his glass vial. I don't even know what it is, so.
It's a little, looks like a potion.
Is there like a top on it?
Yeah. No. Not yet. When things go bad.
What do I drink it? Do I throw it?
I think you drink it. That's how potions work, right? You drink them?
Yeah, you drink them.
Oh, yeah.
You drink
a
liquor.
Story potion.
This is for me? Okay.
Trust me.
I'll
I'm not gonna tell you what it is
stay.
yet.
I'm gonna stay at the door and listen to make sure they're not like coming out.
Sure. The eastern door?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Jamie, see in the storeroom at the northwest kind of corner where it looks like there's a clear spot and a rounded wall there?
To the north of them crates?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a clear, it's kind of,
I mean, there's broken debris on the ground, but there's nothing standing in the way, akin to the western wall.
so how difficult would it be to take a couple of barrels over to that side so we can hide behind it?
Wouldn't be too difficult.
You
Or
wanna
you
do
could
that?
even. I was thinking you could even like just move out, push out some of those crates from that west wall or bags from that west wall to get behind. Would it be tall enough
For him? Yeah.
for the three?
Oh, for the three of you? I mean, if you're crouching down,
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Let's do that then.
Yeah, we'll do that.
So, just to make sure I'm understanding the plan, we're going to move a lot of them ancient barrels and crates in such a way that we can crouch down and be among them and blend in.
Very carefully.
And that is along what wall or area?
The
West wall.
west wall.
Just in the west wall? Okay. So, the three of you tiptoe back from whence you came, open your very well greased door, or oiled door, and head back into the ancient storeroom. You start positioning. You're moving barrels, or no? You're just using what's there.
We're gonna see if we can't use the material that's already on the wall. If it looks too rickety, maybe we'll do something else.
So it looks like maybe 2 of you could squeeze in there without adding anything extra and blend in. With a third, it might be poking out a bit.
Check the barrel. Put one over.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they don't know exactly what is placed here.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna start moving barrels to the where? Who's
West
the third?
wall.
Who's the third person? West wall's pretty cluttered up. It's got to be to the north or south of that west wall.
So northwest.
Okay. So in that little small curve more towards the northwest, who's gonna be hiding there?
I would say you or me.
I'll hide this because then I can be the first one out, I guess, if I need to
Something.
thump something.
Okay. If you move about 3 barrels, you can get in there pretty good. Look like you blend right in. Depending on a potential check in the future, of course.
I'll move 3 barrels.
Okay. You set up nice and cozy over there and become one amongst the stores. The 3 of you are now secluded within the crap.
All right. I'm gonna come out of the hiding spot real quick. Peek my head through the door and give Flynn the "we're good." Are you watching us?
No, I've my ear's on the door, so I'd be left ear on the door, kind of facing south, looking at the curtain, and then if I hear you kind of coming up.
Yeah.
So while you were listening into that door, then I'll use a previous perception check. You did hear one more piece of dialogue, as you heard the female voice speak up and say, "Well, I at least want to make sure no one else knows where it is other than him. So if you don't mind, I'll just wait." And then that's the last thing you hear.
Do I hear footsteps coming towards the door?
You definitely hear footsteps, but they just echo in the room. They don't come toward the door.
And what'd they say again?
Something along the lines of waiting to question something, to see if they know of anyone else who knows the location of something.
All right, so I got thumbs up. I will kind of clear my throat a bit.
And I'm gonna, as soon as he clears his throat, am I supposed to close the door? Did we mention?
Leave it open for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to my hiding spot.
Okay. Once I look through and can kind of see them getting behind the crates and stuff, I will... I don't want to do this. I'm going to knock on the door. Not like pounding, but like a good solid knock. Just boom, boom. And do my best impression of the deeper voice that was coming from the kitchen that we heard earlier. And I'll say,
Sorry for interruption. Food almost ready.
You know what kind of check we gotta make.
Dexterity.
Show me. Let's see how well you perform this accent.
9 plus 6, 15.
Okay. You hear a voice from beyond the door. Respond. And it says, it sounds like it's inhaling something or like, you hear a sound at first. And then you hear a voice say, "Bring it in when it's ready." And right after that, though, here's something, a different sound you haven't heard from the room quite yet. As you now hear a low growl, like a... Sounds like a deep growl from some sort of animal.
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll turn and walk back to the door, and I'll walk through it and I'll close it behind me. And I'm just gonna stand there and I'm gonna keep my back against the door, and just look at y'all, assuming y'all are kind of peeking out at me.
We hiding.
There are at least 2 people plus some sort of animal in there. And they want us to bring the food to them. Now, unless we can come up with a good reason as to why that wouldn't be possible, we may just have to kick the fucking door in.
There's at least 2 people.
And some sort of creature. One of them might be high.
All right.
I may have an idea.
What is your idea?
Stay hidden. I'm gonna open the door again. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait about 2 minutes.
You wait 2 minutes?
I'm gonna wait 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna turn around and go back to the door.
Okay. So, you pause and just sit still.
I have an idea. Maybe.
Two minutes pass. Now what?
Minutes fast.
Going back in, going to the door, and again, I'm gonna do same impression. And I'm just gonna knock 2 times.
So sorry for interruption. Clog and Glorp can't agree on which cut of meat is best to give to you. Will not stop fighting, will not bring. So sorry!
Immediately after you say that, you hear that growl again. Just
So sorry, so sorry!
and then you hear that other voice speak back up. And it says, "Calm, Snarl, calm. You, come in."
It's like,
Have to deal with fighting kitchen.
And
And
then
I'll-
you book back.
I'll turn back, and
Hide with us.
I'm gonna do my best impression of like a larger gate. Like I'm not stomping, but I'm just gonna do kind of like a. I'm not trying to sneak off, and then I'll go back through the western door. I will close it silently if I can.
You're trying to
And-
shut it without making an inkling of sound.
No, just so that it doesn't make a loud sound. I'm just
Okay.
gonna go through and kind of.
Well, the hinges are nice and smooth,
Yeah.
so it's kind of.
And I'm gonna go sit on that northern pile of rubble,
Okay.
and I want to have an action ready if I see that door open.
Sure. You go and sit on that pile of rubble. All you see Flynn just kind of very gently shut the door and then power walk to the northern end of the room and then sit towards the rubble. And then he does nothing else. What do you guys do?
Look at him with thumbs up.
We're waiting.
I just kind of shrug.
Okay. It's fairly quiet for about a minute. Flynn, you're closest to the door. Make a perception check. It's be a little difficult to hear.
15.
That's good enough. You definitely hear the sound of, it sounds like a handle just jingling, just ever slightly. You hear a and a pull. But it doesn't seem to be from the door you're right next to. It's echoing a little further away. Sounds like maybe the door leading to the room you've been talking to has been opened.
Okay. I'm gonna stand up and just kind of put my back against that eastern wall, and I'm gonna crouch down and see if I can get my left ear a little closer to the door to see if I can hear any footsteps coming.
Okay. You put your ear to that door and you listen, trying to be as quiet as possible. And all of you wait for the moment this thing may go flying open, softly open. You don't know, but you're ready. You hear footsteps beyond that door. They don't sound like they're approaching the door. They sound like they're getting a little bit further away.
Going south.
You hear nothing for a brief bit until it's a little far away. You wouldn't be able to hear this, but something happens more towards the south, and then you hear a lot of metal footsteps just clanking just beyond the curtain from the south of the room you're in, and they too seem to be getting further away, going south as well.
I'll motion over. How are y'all oriented in the hidey space over there?
He would be to the left of me. I think I'm in the center and he's to the right. We're behind boxes and he's behind barrels.
Okay. And you're on like the northern side?
Yeah.
So whoever would have the easiest time getting out, would that be Tonk?
Yeah.
So, Tonk, go take a peek through the curtain carefully. Peek through the curtain.
I'll go. He makes a lot of noise when he...
All right, well, go. Quick.
So I'm going to go to the curtain and kind of get low and do the thing again. I'm not trying to see everything. I'm looking for feet.
Okay, you peek under that curtain, that northern curtain. And
The
you
drink
look and-
kicking in.
Look at his eyes.
What you can see is the southern curtain, just as it closes, it seems this troop has gone through that southern curtain more towards somewhere of the southern end of the keep. But you don't see anything else in that room.
So I just see the curtain closing. I don't see feet
Nope.
or anything like that.
Looks like it's as if they were marching with orders from what you saw. Like it was quick movement.
Okay. Once I just seen the curtain close.
This is as good an opportunity as we're going to get.
All right.
Say we go.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right, so we'll go back through the door. I'll kind of peek first. Much less cautiously than before. Just kind of look in first.
The first door,
Through
right?
the first door, yeah.
Okay. You peek through. You don't see anything in there. You see a shut door on the other end.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab Flynn real quick and pull on his coat and like, hold on. I'd like to go to the curtain that's in that room.
To the south?
Yeah, to the south and peek into the other room.
Okay. You peek into that southern room very quickly, and you can hear shouting from what's in the distance around the corner.
But are there any people in that room?
No.
Okay. So I'll let him, hey, this room's clear.
Okay.
You couldn't make out the shouting.
No, not unless you're staying and listening. Staying and listening?
No.
Dinner 100% was not ready. We just needed to get in here. All right, I'm just going to go up to that door. I'll put my hand on the handle. I'll look back at y'all.
Let's go.
I'll just open it and walk in.
Okay. You swing it open and walk on in.
And I would like to note that I'm anticipating to see someone or something in here still.
yeah, like you're not you open the door and like, oh, I hope an axe doesn't come from my face or something. I got you. I
Yeah.
understand. So in this room, it's fairly large. Larger than a lot of the other rooms you've been in thus far. Let me tell you what you see. This is... this chamber's been set up as a living space. There's thick furs serving as carpets, old trophies hanging on the walls, and brazier of coals burning brightly. A large bed stands to the north, and a round table with several chairs stands to the south near the door. Near the table on the floor, there's an unconscious dwarf who looks badly beaten. However, just as you walk in and get that quick view, your gaze more turns to the figure with his arms crossed standing in the middle of the room, now staring directly at you. As he tilts his head, clearly not expecting what was walking in and expecting something different to walk in, and then just grits his teeth and unsheaths his weapon. We're going to go into some initiative.
Oh, shit. 4 versus 1 old man.
There we go. We got it.
Oh,
What was that sound? I heard something.
Brazier.
Fucking
Brazier?
He googled
Brazier.
the pronunciation. Brazier.
Sounds like Fraser with the bruh.
S-H-U-R-E.
bruh?
Like Frasier. I will say again, just kind of walking in, expecting somebody to be there still. I'll just make a quick remark of like, you weren't ready for dinner? Weren't hungry? Just something stupid like that. I don't know.
Check, please.
Check, please. Money, please. Experience, please.
Oh, shit. Someone got a 10 too? Fuck yeah. We the 10 boys. Or was that just me? It's just my old roll. My bad. I thought I would see Tonk's rolls.
I'm so envious of you. Bye.
Oh, shit. You didn't expect to use those.
That's why I made it.
No, you didn't.
I'm going to have to add a little bit to it, though. You set that down there, please. Because we are still out in the hallway a little bit.
You didn't even turn the thing on. You paid good money for that.
Battery's almost dead in it.
Yeah, our fire's a little bit. So because only one of you is in there, we're going to give you a little room here.
I feel like this should have been done before the session. I'm just kidding.
Kind of breaks the immersion.
What an a-hole.
Right? He didn't have it done. No, just kidding.
Where's our little...
So where are you guys at? What's your order of standing?
Where are
you
we
got
at?
Flynn inside.
That's a great
barely.
question. Where are we at?
Who would be behind Flynn?
I would be...
I think I'd be
Oh, you have us.
in the
Okay.
absolute back.
You right there. You just open the door.
I'd be like, okay.
You'd be behind them?
Yep.
Okay. And where are you two?
Just in line, man.
Just a straight line just behind? Okay.
No, fuck. Or wherever it is in the back.
Wesley wanted to be in the back. There you go. A little sliver. And Tom?
I guess close to the door.
Like right there?
Yeah, that looks good.
How crumbly is this wall?
I'll push right through it.
Here. What's facing you?
Oh, that's a big boy.
The big old puppy.
Snarl.
Big old.
Like that fight with Rufus.
Damn bugbear. Do I see a hookah laying around anywhere?
You don't. You don't see a hookah at the moment.
Oh, that's Old Stone Dong. Face
That
down,
is old stone dong.
ass up.
Is that thing holding a staff?
So,
Is it made out of glass?
What kind of material is it made out of?
let's explain everything we see in this room.
Do you want to
That's
go
a
ahead
lot
and throw
of
the,
Bum, bum,
the
bum.
mini
big,
cam.
big camera?
That's
Go
what
big
we're going to
camera.
call it for the night.
So, you see a looming bugbear that looks pretty grizzled. His fur is streaked with gray. His shoulders are stooped. He has his snarl reveals a set of jeweled silver teeth over his rotting fangs. This guy looks like he's seen quite a bit of combat. You also see a very large wolf, a wolf bigger than most wolves. You would assume a dire wolf of sorts. And another figure that seems out of place here is a man wearing a cloak just beyond the dire wolf and the bugbear.
Is it red?
A red cloak?
Yeah.
It's pretty red. It's reddish. He's holding a staff right now and staring at Flynn with. As soon as you walked in, he had a look of like this on him. But as soon as he saw you, his face went almost like opportunity may have just walked in.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I need to know everybody's roles. Let me start this up. Tonk, what'd you get?
19.
That's pretty good. Flynn,
20.
that's really good. Wesley,
10.
Okay. Wedge.
17 plus 2.
Just tell me.
19!
No, 19. Okay.
I believe
knew it was 19,
that's
but I wanted you to
17
tell
plus
me.
2 ones, if you want to think about it.
You want another?
Dude, this one sucked ass. Kim was like, oh, they're good, but they fucking suck.
What was wrong with it? It's very alcoholic.
That's the point.
Tastes
My
like,
shot had too much alcohol.
it's like I milked a Sharpie. That's what it tastes like.
Kim said it's not that bad.
Kim is probably talking to someone else right now. She's probably high or something. It's the wrong chat room.
3 of you are up first, I believe. Flynn, Tonk, and Wedge in that order. You can go alone, together, or however you want to handle it.
Hold hands, smash attack.
So you said he was looking at me almost like opportunistically?
His face had an expression of like he was not happy in his situation, but when he saw you, it's like something changed.
Does he think you get with
Like
me? or
me specifically? Or I mean, I guess I wouldn't know that.
You don't know. You just know he has a face of now like he's ready to fight.
I'll make a quick glance over to the corpse land, or not corpse, but the dwarf laying down off to the side. Would I have noticed when I was walking in whether or not that they were breathing?
It's really hard to tell right now. If you want to spend some time checking him out, you can definitely. No. Okay.
And more important thing.
Where is the body at?
It's right
Okay.
on that wall.
That's weird.
And did he say anything or no?
Which one?
The grinny bitch.
Granny McGrins.
Nope. He just grit his teeth and took out his big old weapon.
All right, and then
What kind of weapon does he have?
just a big sword or something, right?
It's coming right
I think it's
for
a
me.
giant club, like a spiked club of sorts.
The bugbear did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, the bug. Okay.
because he said grinning guy. I thought you were talking about the guy in the red cloak.
No. Talking about the bugbear.
Did the
And I didn't say anyone's grinning. No one's grinning.
the
Okay.
Gritting.
Gritting.
yeah.
Same thing.
And then the did you say
A morning star. That's the term.
Morningstar? The person in the cloak with the staff. Did you say anything else about them?
Other than their expression, no.
Were they the ones that were? I'm a little confused. I'm sorry.
You can ask. I can help.
This person was the one that was
That look kind of like really worried and now like,
okay. It wasn't the bugbear that.
no.
Bugbear was always just.
Bugbear was
just a sad.
like slightly confused, now angry.
Okay.
Like they're expecting something else brought in.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I should not have led the way in, but
You
I
there
did
now.
it anyway.
Hold my actions for Tonk could go in front of me.
I mean, he is up along
Well,
with the wedge.
we're all kind of up,
Okay.
so I'm gonna trust the process. But what I will do is I'll look over at our direwolf friend here, and I am going to. I'll kind of have my lute out, and I will play a series of chords, and in doing so, I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force on this beast. And it's going to need to succeed an intelligence saving throw on this.
I'm afraid he might not be that smart. He got a 2.
We needed a 14.
No, he failed.
Okay. Dumbass dog. So I'm crafting an illusion that's going to take root in its mind, kind of like I did in the cave. On a failed save, I'm creating a phantasmal object, creature, or other visible phenomenon of my choice that is no larger than a 10-foot cube that is perceivable only to the target. Phantasm includes sound, temperature, and other stimuli, also evident only to the creature. And I'm going to create in its mind a large let's see, what do I have? Up to 10 feet? That's a big
That's
dog.
a big mama jamba.
So I'm gonna make a 10-foot tall vacuum cleaner.
A vacuum cleaner, huh?
That's too OP.
On. It's turned on.
Uh-huh.
And make it. I'm gonna try to chase the dog with that vacuum cleaner. Anyways, let's see. The target can use. While the target is affected by the spell, the target treats the phantasm as if it were real. The target rationalizes any illogical outcomes from interacting with the phantasm. For example, it doesn't matter how weird it is, they justify it somehow. An affected target is so convinced of the phantasm's reality that it can even take damage from the illusion. A phantasm created to appear as a creature can attack the target. Similarly, a phantasm created... Where's the damage? Each round on your turn, the phantasm can deal 1d6 psychic damage to the target. So I want to run the vacuum cleaner into the dog.
Is that
I
concentration?
forget I'm not.
It is concentration, yes.
Okay. Well, he failed, so we're going to give him the charmed affliction,
Oh, fuck yeah.
and we're going to give you the
Aloha.
concentrating affliction.
And then I will, once that is the case, I will back out of the room and
Fuck
go
yeah.
back around the corner. And I'm just gonna ram into the dog with the vacuum cleaner.
Okay.
And it's gonna take, what was it, 1d6 damage? 4 psychic damage.
He gets he feels like his tail gets sucked up a little bit.
Do we have a vacuum mini?
Do not have a vacuum mini.
Oh wait, we got the toilet minis.
Do you want to use
Let me get the toilet mini for it.
Oh, bro.
one of
That's my first one.
Wesley's original creations?
With my first 3D printer I made.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Alright.
Sorry, that took forever. There is a book of words for this
That's okay, man.
spell.
We still got Tonk and Wedge.
You got veins on your face when you laugh.
Tonk is going to sigh and then drink whatever potion Wedge gave me.
Okay.
I gave him poison. No, I gave him a potion of growth.
Uh-oh.
So, you are a medium-sized creature, right?
Correct.
I don't have room for all this, yo.
So you will enlarge
Okay.
to a large creature,
Okay.
as will your weapon,
Oh.
and you will do a 1d4 extra damage.
Okay.
Where did you get these from?
He now takes up a lot more room. Wedge, he shoves you back a bit. How
Internet
big he is.
a long time ago.
That's fucking
question.
Yeah.
So I already have my sword and shield out.
Can he fit these?
Will I use an action to get bug out?
He's in your stretch hole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
That's
action.
fine.
You gotta take off your coat for that, don't you?
No, I just open it. And,
You just stretch it out.
yeah, no, like that. It's like the long. Well, not for me. It's a long coat.
I'm gonna say getting an item out of there is gonna be a.
That's fine.
Okay.
So I'm going to. Where's Tonk at now?
Well, so does drinking that potion use my action?
No, bonus action, right? For
Uh,
a potion?
Yeah, I think that's how the rules go. And that's how we ruled it before. So yeah, that's a bonus action.
Okay, so Tonk would walk in after drinking it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna move out of his way since he's big, and then use an action to get bug out. And as he leaps out of my coat, grows.
Okay. You leave bug out. Here's your bug.
Yep. And I'm gonna use my bonus action. So back me up, like 5 feet backwards and 5 feet to the right. There you go.
You can't fit there.
What?
Tonk is now a 4-foot cube, I believe. He's a size bigger, isn't it?
Yep. Well,
So.
So Tonk's gonna walk in.
There you go.
yeah,
Tonk.
Tonk is walking in while I'm getting out of his way.
I got you, Jamie.
We're doing a very eloquent
You
dance here.
squeeze through the door, Tonk, with your massive inner tube.
Now, can you move me 5 feet to the right?
Too many rings in the room.
Jamie, can we move?
I got you. Yeah, he's got you.
It's okay.
To the right.
Where's
yeah.
your bug?
Bug, I'm going to use my bonus action to command him to go protect Flynn. Because I think Tonk is going to be okay.
He's gonna be right next to you then.
Yeah, he's going to go into... Oh, Flynn's out of the room?
Yeah.
Oh, then sending him in with Tonk.
Motherfucker. All right.
I got it.
Okay.
And
Yeah. He just walked in there.
Tonk's gonna start swinging.
Okay. Well, under enlarge, I think you have advantage on strength checks, and you do 1d4 extra damage
Okay.
Yeah.
on every hit.
So Tonk is going to swing at Mr. Bugbear. It's a 9 to hit.
You know, something tells me that I ain't hitting. That is not hitting. Yeah, you walk in, and you didn't expect to be big so quick. You just hold up your maul and just... Not your maul. What's it called again?
War-
Sorry.
Warhammer.
Damn it.
Your Warhammer just swing right next to him, and he immediately dodges out of the way. This guy seems a lot more agile than your standard bugbear.
Last time.
So Tonk will end his turn.
It's my turn
It is. No, it's not.
now. Okay.
It is other people's turns. We will start with the mysterious mage in the back. Tonk, as you try to slam your warhammer down this bugbear, you see this wizard of sorts hold out his hand as he's shouting, This will prove my worth! I'll help you now! I'll earn it! And he is
Jackass.
going to cast Hold Person on you. I think I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Let me double check that though.
Constitution to flag.
Concentrate. Yep, wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I didn't see it.
The big 13 there, boss.
Okay. As soon as he shouts that and holds his hand out to you, you feel your body just lock up. You are now paralyzed.
No.
As this mage, I gotta get more goddamn rings, concentrates
All the status effects.
on you.
Ooh, I gotta...
You got a paralyzed one too?
God. Oh, mate.
You definitely do. It's in alphabetical order.
Oh shit! Look at that. That's crazy.
You're welcome.
Use all the rings. Okay. That's all he's gonna do.
You want to go small cam?
Oh yeah, let's do it. We get close now. Look at this ringed mess. Next up is our big bugbear here. Big bugbear, seeing you completely now frozen, big as you are, looks like he loves a challenge, even if it's this big in front of him. He is going to take his Morning Star and take some swipes at you with advantage.
Challenge, I'm frozen. How is that a challenge?
Oh yeah, you're right. It's not really a challenge.
Pinata.
I mean, he likes to take advantage of situations. We'll put it that way.
Oh, that's
And
not good.
Bug's gonna use his reaction to cause him to have disadvantage.
Can you read that to me? I just want to hear what it does specifically.
It just causes them to have disadvantage on the attack.
On the first attack, on all attacks, on
Well, if one attack.
on the next attack.
Well, yeah. How many attacks does he have?
He might have 8. That's why I'm asking you.
With this one, I don't know.
One attack it is.
One attack, yeah.
So it just, in that case, it evens out. In which case, he got a 10. I don't think that hits you, right, Tom?
No. Wait, no.
Bob out of the way.
I fall over.
He does cock his arm around and try to backhand swing at you one more time with that Morning Star. Ooh, that was almost bad, but it rolled off the mouse pad. That's a 12.
Ooh.
No.
So both swings, it seems he's hitting the more sturdy parts of your armor. As it just clanks up against your chainmail. Not enough to actually hurt. Fortunately, your armor ate the brunt of the attacks.
Is my face frozen too? Could he see that I'm like laughing?
No, you're like completely
Oh, okay.
paralyzed.
I'd be laughing because he's not hurting
You could
me.
see, but you can't even move your eyes.
Laugh with your eyes. Did he hit all of the plastic rings around him?
The inner tubes.
All the inner tubes. We just hear a bunch of squeaky sounds.
That's going to be the end of his turn. Next up is going to be a figure that was in the shadows
Oh, in the
Shadow figure.
in the shadows.
popping out.
Shadow Realm.
The toilet's not an actual thing. It's like it is for the dog,
It's a phantasmal force.
but it's she's right there. It's coming from the north wall
Then I'll
or
put-
south wall for y'all.
I'll put this
As the drow reveals herself,
right here.
yeah, it's moving towards Tonk,
A lot of fuckers in this room.
Yeah.
and is gonna try to ambush you from your side, Tonk. And she swings.
You only get one reaction
Per turn, per round.
per round. Okay.
Yeah.
Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay.
He's like a
like this.
wild, wacky, inflatable arm man.
Her first swing misses. Then she comes around with her arm, dagger in hand, and tries to just slit your side. This one's probably hitting. 22.
No.
I'm going to assume that does hit.
No.
He said no.
You'd assume correctly.
So you can't see this figure because you can't even turn your head, but you feel something sharp stick into you. And after it does, it feels a whole hell of a lot worse almost immediately.
He can't feel because he's paralyzed, though.
Yeah, he's stoned.
Yeah, I'm paralyzed.
-2.
It negates all the damage.
It's a lot of dice he just rolled.
Was a lot of dice.
Gave you gonorrhea, dude.
You take 19 damage.
Damn!
How does?
What's your max health, Tom?
Yeah, 31. It's more than half.
That's half. That's not bad.
Yeah. So how does that work when I'm paralyzed?
And my little baby paralyzed.
Make a con save.
Our constitution.
It's fairly easy to beat, and I believe it's 10 if I'm not mistaken.
21.
Yeah, okay, so you're... Nothing extra happens. You're okay. You just took a ton of damage
God damn.
as the drow woman has now entered the fray. What are you thinking about right now, Tom?
Uh-oh.
How stone hard I am.
Like you have an
yeah.
erection? Like you want to have an erection,
No.
but the paralysis is stopping you?
And then
Well, no, Tonk would have a battle erection for sure.
He's got a murder boner.
So that's on the top of your mind right now.
Well,
Oh, no.
I'm frozen, so I'm wondering if anyone else is noticing.
That you're frozen.
Yes,
Okay.
How much damage did you take?
a lot.
Oh, shit.
That's the end of her turn, which will take us to Wesley.
Hey, Wesley is here. What should I do?
And I'm gonna. Can I shout something to Wesley?
You do have a free action. It was your turn a while ago, but why not?
I'm gonna remind him. Don't forget to keep your distance.
Oh.
Watch, it's gonna get him killed this time.
You know what? Wesley's gonna bring out a new rat. I think it's time. He's gonna bring out a new rat. This one has really loose skin and really curly hair, but it has a lot of curly hair. But you can still see the skin. It looks like a ball sack. It's kind of like
I'm saying he just
pubes.
described ball sack.
It looks like pubes. It's got long curly hairs, but you could still see a lot of skin. And all right, Curly, go! And he's gonna throw it into right here, where it looks like. This is the clicky clicky. So that's 10. So this is Wesley's protector. Oh, there it is. Artillerist cannon. And the way it works. Oh man, my fingers are shaky. The way it works is it's going to add 1d8 plus. Give me a second.
You say it had pubes on it?
No, it has hairs that looks like pubes, but it's not.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
It's just.
It looks like a duck and quacks like a duck.
It's not a duck.
It's not that duck.
So
understand.
everyone within 10 feet of that gets 1d8 plus 3 temporary hit points.
Hey!
Wow. Within 10 feet?
Within 10 feet. So
Okay.
hopefully it's in
It's
range.
you as well, Tom.
Oh,
So
sweet.
1d8 plus.
One d8 plus 3.
You, Wesley, you were kind of in between two spots.
Do you roll the d8, or do we all individually
You
roll
all.
the d8?
Oh shit.
Oh,
Who
yeah,
does
how
that?
No one specific. It could just be all y'all roll.
How about you
So
just
we
do
all
it?
maybe get different? Yeah, you
Oh,
roll
I
it,
don't
and
wanna
then we
do
all
that.
get
No,
one.
man.
You do it.
Or you can make it all the same. It's however y'all want to do it. What's more fun?
Him doing it.
Him doing
Him
that.
doing
Okay,
it.
y'all get the same. What's the
You
turn
got the
a
pulse?
D6.
worst fucking shit, man.
Now we can all blame it.
I know. I'm the worst fucking roller.
There we go.
All right, so that's 11 temporary hit points.
Wow, that's good. Okay, all
So
of
how
you
it's
get 11.
gonna work? His hairs are just gonna.
Oh,
so
here we
he's gonna go inflate
Best
into
rat
like
yet.
a bull. So no more loose skin. It's just inflated air. The hairs are gonna grow thicker and touch each of you. And so you're gonna have hairs grow all over you. Not grow, but like kind of like make like a weird, like a hair weave over you. And it's gonna kind of shrink until you can't really see it. But when you get hit, the hair is gonna try to inflate and absorb most of the damage and get chopped off. If you leave, the hair will break and you won't have temporary hit points anymore.
I've had nightmares like this.
Is that you gonna let that slide, Jamie?
It's like Bayonetta powers. Yeah,
Honk.
that's fine.
Tonk has new thoughts.
All right,
You don't have to
so
worry about it right now.
I want to be in range of that, so I too get 11,
Okay.
and then that's all I could do for now.
All right, so it's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. That takes us to our direwolf, which, because it's dealing with a vacuum cleaner, is going to have to make 2 rolls. The first to see if it wants to be anywhere near this thing at all. We're going to have it do a little wisdom save.
Does not.
So the vacuum, we'll give it a solid 12. It's got to be a 12. See if it just pisses off. Okay, this direwolf is made of tougher stuff. He got a 20 non-net.
And what was that for?
That was to see if he was just going to run from this thing and do nothing. He is going to try and bite at this thing now, out of fear,
Okay.
and see if he can actually latch onto it. Does your phantasm have an AC?
No, but it can use its action to examine it with an intelligence investigation check.
What if it tries to bite it? Would that be an auto success then? If it tried to go through it?
I assume so. I guess so. Maybe the AC would be. Because here's what it says. It says the target can use its action to examine the phantasm with an intelligence investigation check against my spell save DC. If the check succeeds, the target realizes that the phantasm is an illusion and the spell ends.
Let's give it your spell save DC then, as its AC. What's that?
I mean, it's a 14, but that's against an attack roll, though, and not your investigation.
I'm going to say because it's a wolf, it's not going to sit there and try to ponder if it's real or not.
Okay.
It's going to try to bite right through it. Which I don't know if it does. Let me see its pluses. It got a 15. It bites right towards this vacuum cleaner, going for its sack. And as soon as it does, just goes right through it. Hastily realizes that this thing is nothing, trying to just bite at it. It still takes some damage though, doesn't it?
It's just on each round on my turn it deals damage.
Okay. So, after trying to bite it and being unable to, it then looks for the nearest prey it can find, and it sees something massive, not moving, immobilized, just in the middle of the room. But it uses its action, it can't do anything else.
Well,
You're not paralyzed anymore, right?
no, I still am.
Oh, you are? I thought. Okay, I thought you got it. Oh, it was something else.
That takes us to top of the round. Flintonk Wedge.
Does he make a check to see if he gets out of paralysis?
He does. At the end of your turn, you get to make a check to try and escape paralysis, but that's all you can do, unless someone has a way
So he
to
can
cure
take
it.
his regular turn?
No. Unless someone interrupts whoever's paralyzing him.
Paralyzed.
And that
I'll
dude
see
is
if
like,
anyone does that before I do my wisdom.
Just in case, maybe it'll happen.
I'm gonna look at Flynn like I'm gonna go in.
How is he? You're standing up still?
Yeah, his warhammer is boom on the ground, and then he got paralyzed.
So he's like a tripod right now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So since he's large, I'm gonna look at you first and nod, and I'll say, "Shut the door after we're all in." and then I'm just gonna run in. I'm gonna run under your legs, and I'm gonna do a slide on my knees.
Just friendly reminder, he has a kilt with no underwear.
It's fine. And I'll cast.
And I'm larger than normal.
I'll cast. I'll cast.
Just
Yep. Just.
Might come out with the black eye.
I'm gonna do like an AC/DC style slide, and rip a fat power cord, and use it to cast Thunder Wave directly in front of me.
oh,
I'm gonna move there.
that's a cone or a cube you choose.
It's a cube, and I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna face it like this way, so I'm trying to hit these three.
Okay. So they got to make 3 saving throws. I guess I'll go left to right. We'll start with our wolf.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
A constitution to the
The wolf got a 10. Our bugbear friend got an 8. And our wizard got a 10.
All 3 are gonna fail. So they are going to take this damage, 3d8 thunder damage, and all 3 of them are going to get pushed back 10 feet.
All right, let's see the damage.
Ooh. 21 damage. Thunder damage.
Jesus. Okay.
Look, 4. Take this color off.
Let me check something real quick. Wow, that is 21. Okay. All right.
21.
So they all take
That's so funny.
21 thunder damage.
That meme is great. Yes.
It's gotta be critical damage for some of them. Mass damage.
Well, like the Majora's Mask.
Does the wizard lose concentration?
Something bad's happening to the wizard.
Ooh. His glass staff shattered.
He still hasn't told us what
his staff.
I'm going to autofail his concentration. So, Tonk, you break out of paralysis immediately.
You lose 1 ring.
You look like one of Rita Repulsa's champions, dude.
I completely whip and look at the bitch that cut me.
My laptop's loading so slow. Come on.
Make my barbarian grow!
I'm just trying to open a folder.
My fighter. Barbarian?
Oh, dude, are you 10
Fighter.
feet with the rat?
No, I would be out of the rat's range now. Do I lose the temp health?
You do.
Okay, so it's like an aura.
You feel the hair snap between you and the rat.
I imagine that happened about the same time I slid past the bell tower.
It's my dawn.
You could have, while you're under there, give it a little ring.
Okay, so you see the wolf, the mage, and the bugbear all go flying back towards the wall.
William hit the wall?
The mage and the bugbear hit the wall. The wolf just goes over on top of the beaten dwarf. Or from right there, it goes to the wall. You see all 3 of them get severely wounded, but you see on the mage itself, your thunder sound wave struck this man so hard in the chest, it's torn through his robes and sheared some of the skin off of his flesh. He now has a searing wound on his body.
Oh,
it's just,
shit.
It's like that sound has just put so much friction on him. He's burning alive right now.
I hope he has tinnitus.
Does Tonk still get his action?
Yeah, you haven't taken
Because
your
you
turn
never
yet.
took your turn. said you were holding it.
am whipping my warhammer and trying to smash this chick up against the wall.
We just wanted to talk.
The 17
A 17 to hit.
to hit.
That is
Critical hit.
Probably gonna hit. Yeah, that hits. Was that Thunder Wave at a second level? I'm assuming it was.
It was, yes.
Okay.
It's a D plus what for me being large?
A 1d4.
That's the pyramid.
Yep.
Ten damage.
Oh, also roll another 1d4 right now. That's how long it lasts with the potion.
How many rounds or how many minutes?
Hours.
Hours.
Yeah, the potion lasts.
1 hour.
We good.
10 damage.
Okay. So you bash into this woman. This is you can see now, this is actually a drow woman standing in front of you, wearing some tight black leathers, looking very sneaky. But you're able to make contact and just bash her in the side. She grits her teeth, but she still looks fully well and ready to fight.
Well, then I'm gonna use action charge. And I'm gonna swing at her again.
Okay.
Can I use a bonus action since I'm still right next to him?
Yeah, you still have your bonus action.
I'm gonna play another quick series of chords on my lute and look not all the way up at you, and I'm just gonna sing a quick line of "For Whom the Bell Tolls." as you're swinging away, I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration.
Can that be added on top of my damage?
Your
On
D4 from
top
growth?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that critical?
No, it non-natural 19, but it
So close.
plus that. Oh, and then the bardic inspiration.
The D6.
Oh, that's a nice one right there. That's 18 damage there, sir.
Ooh. That's pretty good.
Swat that spider.
You smash this drow again with your warhammer, just almost cocking her on the side of the face. And you're expecting this is the one. This is what's gonna take her head off. But you hit, and she just and spits some blood. And the blood is not the color you expect. It's not red. Looks a little bluish. She turns back to you, just gritting her teeth, just holding her dagger still, ready to stab you.
Well, then I should have hit her with my other warhammer. I'll end my turn.
Okay. I think we still got Wedge.
So I'm going to move how many feet to get inside the door? All right. So the drow is the closest thing to me. Can I get to the drow?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, you could squeeze past
All right.
Tonk. You can't stay where Tonk is though, because he's a big boy.
Right. You can run through the bell tower.
Yeah, you
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
keep going, or you gotta go back, and once you're done.
I'm gonna try to take a swing, and I'm gonna keep going on the other side. Yeah. And before I make that movement, I'm gonna yell to Wesley, I'm like, "Hey, get in, close the door," kind of relaying your message, and then I'm going to hit her with my longsword.
With your longsword, okay.
Yep. 16 plus 6.
You got a shield out too?
Yep.
Wedge looking like a little knight. That's gonna hit.
It's 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Looking
And
like
then-
Merry and Pippin in Lord of the Rings.
5 damage.
My second Lord of the Rings
Respectable. Do
thought
it.
tonight.
Cut this drow for 5 damage.
Should I watch Lord of the Rings?
I think yeah.
And then Bug is still, I guess he's closest to the bugbear. I'm going to tell him to attack the bugbear. I'm going to yell out, "Get him, Bug."
Okay.
He's going to know. Oh, and what does he do?
I need to get this thing up base.
Which one? The wizard?
The dog.
We
Oh,
have a different one made.
We need a base.
Just a
And
Monopoly
he
piece
So
right
it's
whiffs
now.
not like falling over.
He gets a natural 1.
Bug?
Yeah,
Who's he attacking?
the bugbear.
Okay. Bug goes to bite at this bugbear, but just lurches
many
way
bugs.
too
Bug
far
on bug
forward.
violence.
Which the bugbear will turn, take the hilt of its morning star, and just try to bash your bug. He got a 17. Does that hit?
Yep.
Okay, that's not gonna do as much as a morning star normally does, so we're gonna half him. As he bashes your bug for 7 bludgeoning damage.
Animal
Gotcha.
abuse.
Does that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay, that brings us to 3 bad guys who are not looking good. The mage looks as mortal as you can get, as he just just coughing up blood, and he is going to. What's he gonna do? He's gonna try to do something still.
I'm gonna, if he's even like crosses eyes with me, I'm just looking at him like this. And like, don't.
He is
Just don't.
He just glances up real quick, and you're locking eyes with him.
Don't.
You see the first thing he sees.
Don't.
He just holds his staff out towards you. Looks like glass.
What kind of glass?
And he is going to cast. Who's he gonna cast? Actually, there's 2 things he can cast.
Let's break his staff. Fuck it.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do with that staff.
Shove it up his bunghole.
He's gonna cast Magic Missile.
Oh.
Cheater.
It's a nice
What a cheater.
little magic missile. There's a
Did your mom teach you that spell?
The end of his staff glows a purplish hue, and shoo, 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 these missiles fly towards you, Flynn.
These what?
These missiles.
How about both of them?
I think it's 3, right?
It's
Okay,
both
3
of
glow.
these
Yep, 3
missiles.
glowing. You take 3 plus 4 plus 1. So you take 8 force damages. These 3 little pinpricks slam into you.
I don't have any temp health.
I don't think you're concentrating
Oh,
on anything
you guys have,
anymore, are
you
you?
don't have temp health.
Okay.
I don't.
No, because you moved away.
Punk still got it, right?
Tonk still
Even
has
though
it.
that hurt, I'm still gonna try my best just to.
You still grimacing like, you shouldn't have fucking... All right. That's all he's... Actually, no. That's not all he's gonna do. He's then still staring at you as if those missiles barely did anything. Hold up his staff upright and just tap it on the ground. You see him vanish.
Oh, what the fuck?
As he is gonna teleport over in the corner behind that big-ass wolf. Just
Okay, good.
hoping it buys him some time.
Does he reappear?
Yeah, he just teleported. Next will be our bugbear, who is who's he front and center with? He's front and center with a dog. He's gonna try to beat your bug into the ground.
No.
All right.
He takes his morning star, winds it up, and swipes. Does a 13 hit?
No.
First swing misses. Second swing's a nat 20.
Oh, that misses. Bug has ultimate defense against natural 20s.
I'm gonna see if I roll one more d20 to see if it doubles. I'm assuming a 19 hits.
Bug's about to get smashed.
You're about to have to make a new bug.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to make a trip to the hardware store.
So it's been a little bit since we've done a crit, so remind me, that's just max damage times 2? Jesus Christ. Okay.
He's gonna have to take one of those critical
Bug
injuries.
takes 36 bludgeoning damage.
I don't think Bug's making it out of this.
He's only got 13 hit points left, so he's gonna hit the wall and break his morning star. Well, that shit.
I'm assuming he shatters Bug into the
Oh, yeah.
ground. Okay. Is the hound just breaks onto the ground in pieces.
We can make another one.
Oh shit! Can I grant temporary hit points to Bug?
Not anymore.
He's out of range. Just wondering.
He then is going to. He looks badly wounded, but he hobbles up to you, Flynn, almost like he's familiar with this pain. Still trying to fight. And that's the end of his turn. Up next is our Drow,
She's got choices.
who now sees a huge Tonk in front of her, but a much smaller and accessible wedge.
I'm accessible.
She's going to try to take
Not
advantage
that
of that.
She's gonna take advantage of you.
Well, see.
She winds up and takes 2 strikes at you, Wedge.
She hurts.
First one's a nat 20.
She really
The
hurts.
fuck?
Let's just knock that out of the way first. Let's see if that's doing double. I don't think it is. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay, so she is only going to do, for the first hit, 10 bludgeoning damage.
If I use my reaction and do shield, even if it's a nat 20,
It could still miss if technically your AC is beyond 20. Nat 20 doesn't guarantee a hit, or a good thing, necessarily.
yeah, if I use shield, it will give me 17 plus 5.
You gonna shield?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I don't want to rule that. Y'all okay with that, right? If that happened reverse, y'all be alright with that?
What is it?
If you're gonna nat 20 an enemy, but its AC was suddenly higher than 20, be like, oh shit, okay, dang. Or would you be like, that sucks, I want that?
It
When could
would
we
suck,
call
but
shield?
You use it as a reaction.
We didn't really,
We never covered
we
that.
never talked about it, so it's up to you.
I'm gonna say, in fairness, if your AC is higher than 20, she rolled a 20. Well, no, I'm sorry. She rolled a 26.
Oh, then I'm not.
I forgot to add her modifier. So let's all pretend that never happened.
Double shield.
And she hits you for 10 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And then she might hit you again, however. She will hit you again with a 25. But I gotta roll this damage.
Uh-oh. This is the one that hurts.
This is the one
Wow,
that-
for another 10 bludgeoning damage.
So she hit me 10 first.
And then 10 again. It's heating up. Things are heating up.
So I'll take that 10. No. How do I do this?
That's the end of her turn.
So, handbook says if the roll for an attack is a 20, a nat 20, the attack hits regardless of any modifiers or the target's AC.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll do that from moving forward. Then.
Well,
It didn't matter in this case, but
Yeah.
now we know. That's good. Good shit.
All right.
Wesley, you're up, bud.
All right.
A lot of people are flashing red on my screen here.
Yeah. Wesley's gonna use his bonus action first, and he's gonna move. Right.
Can I clarify something, Jamie?
Yeah,
Something
what's
real
up?
quick? Since it was 2 different attacks,
Mhm.
I don't do the massive damage or
No,
anything.
has to be in a single blow that
Okay.
happens.
Then I'm sucking.
Just dig in there, bro.
It's crowded. Crowded with rings and bodies.
you want him? Wherever you could get, like, within all these guys. Probably right here.
Yeah.
Bitch, it's hard.
All right. So, it's got an aura. It gives Wedge and Flynn there. You feel the hairs reattach to you, and you get your 11 temp back.
I hate that I like this.
So how it works is, when you lose it, I could use my bonus action to grant more hit points to refresh, but I'm not going to do that because everyone still has 11.
So it's just like a mobile aura you can move around. That's cool.
That is cool.
Sweet, I
It's like a
can use
paladin
that.
aura.
Reminds me of
Second
Borderlands
ago.
for some reason. With a turret that gave AoE heals and stuff from
Oh, yeah.
rolling.
Wesley's going to run in.
And don't forget to close the door.
I'm just going to go right here, I guess, or somewhere.
You want to go like in the
Yeah, is there room?
Like barely.
Ah, damn.
Kind of squeeze in there.
Okay, door's closed. And let's see, let me use my main action. And we're gonna do a catapult. We're gonna bring out that one rat again with the lungs. And he's gonna. Is there a rock nearby, Jamie? For a chance? The heaviest 5-pound rock in.
In this room, there
Yeah.
wouldn't be much debris. You're inside the big bugbear room right now?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a d20. We'll do it fair. Just get a
Wesley going around looking at rocks.
just get an 8 or higher, and you can find a rock.
It's 20.
That's a natural 20.
You got a nat 20? Okay, you
He
find
finds
a,
the heaviest.
you
by
find
far.
like a,
6-pound rock?
you find the perfect rock.
Okay.
It's exactly 5 pounds.
All right, I'm aiming at glass staff just because I don't like them,
Okay.
and I got to do 3d8. And these are the lowest rolls you've ever seen. But wait, what was that? That wasn't my attack roll, was it?
He has to make a dex save to avoid your catapult, I believe.
Yeah. Dex save is 13. And I rolled a 7, which is horrible.
You don't have to roll at all. He just rolls damage. But Glassstaff rolled a 19 plus whatever his dex is, so I'm assuming he succeeded.
Let's see. Hold on. Damn it. This usually does a lot. On a failed save, when the object strikes something. What happens when they pass the save? I don't know.
If they pass the save from a catapult, you just miss. It doesn't happen.
Just misses then. You roll higher than 13 for dex. All right.
End of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. That takes us to...
Don't worry, we're still in his head. He knows we still see him.
Damn it.
our dire wolf. The dire wolf will run up to the closest thing it can, Wedge, and go to start chomping at you.
You got hair powers now.
I do.
I really wanted to chase that thing around with a vacuum cleaner.
Such a good move.
So one of its allies is nearby as it's going to bite you, so it's going to use its pack tactics to have advantage on attacking you. And it goes in with this huge maul
Feels
right
personal.
towards you. Oh, rolled the same thing twice.
It's 220s.
Does a 12 hit you?
No, it does not.
Okay. It goes in to bite. You see this maw, and you see when these teeth are coming to you. You ever watch One Punch Man?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like that fist with the word death coming at you. You know if this thing latches onto you, it's going to be very bad. You have your shield up. You hold it as hard as you can. You parry it off. And it misses. That's all it can do. End of its turn. That's the end of the round. We're on round 3 now. Right about now, a multitude of you can hear some yelling down the hallway as you hear, "I never said shit is not ready. Will you let go of me? I don't want to see him, not yet." As something seems to be getting closer and screaming at the moment. Wedge, Tonk, and Flip, you're up.
How does the dire wolf look?
The dire wolf is bloodied.
I think since it's the last thing that attacked me, I'm going to go for that.
Okay. Wedge immediately acts. He's trying to cut this wolf.
Ooh, 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Please be something good. Ooh, 7 plus 4, 11 for damage.
Damn. All right. It is. You cut through this thing. You felt this was a critical blow. You almost cut both the hinges of its mouth open. It's still biting at you. And it looks like its jaw may fall off, but it is barely hanging on. It is mortal.
All right. I'm going to...
This is wild. I've never seen so many low healths in my life.
Okay. I'm going to look up at this bugbear, and I'll say, "Mr. Bugbear."
Okay.
And I'm still kind of like in my like power pose position down here.
Just on the ground. Okay.
I'll say, what would you say you would call a crippled goblin? A gobhoblin. And I'll cast Tasha's hideous laughter.
All right. I think he's got to make a whiz save. Is that
He's
right?
got to make a wisdom saving throw.
He got a 17.
Fuck. God. He did not find that funny at all.
No, he's just grimacing,
He's rolling
mortally
so
grimacing
good.
at you.
Let's see. That point, then I will. Can I do? I will. I'll play like a Seinfeld like on my thing after that failure of a joke, and then I'll turn over to I'll like look over to you, and say we can't win them all, but you got it, and I'll give you a little slap on the ass, bardic inspiration
Nice.
for you,
D4?
D6.
D6. Sweet.
and then I will. Oh, fuck, there's not room. I guess I'll end my turn there.
All right, that just leaves Tonk.
Tonk is gonna swing at Miss Lady.
All right.
I
Swing
don't
at
like
Miss
that
Lady.
she's still standing. That's a non-natural 19.
Okay. Yeah, that's
10.
10 damage. All right. She is looking very hurt as you bash her again. You've hit her in the ribs. You've brought your hammer along her face. You just slammed it in her clavicle. How this woman is standing makes no sense at all. But she's still standing, although bleeding profusely and bruised badly. She is mortal at the moment.
Tonk is gonna use second wind. And I just heal. Oh. I heal myself 1d10 plus 3.
How do you use your, what's it look like when you second wind? You just go, whew, and you're good or what?
Oh, yeah, I just. Oh, and then I'm ready to go.
All right. Dude, I'm just looking at this. Just everyone's health. There's so many single digits, and then Wesley's like, I'm good.
It's like opposite land,
Hey.
man.
No, it's all those tactics we taught us.
Yeah. Look how far away he is from everything.
Oh yes, meat shields.
Tonkin's turn.
Okay. That's actually going to take us to Glassstaff.
Hey,
He said it.
It's our boy.
I need one of these people to interrogate.
Who starts leaning over and just coughing up blood, holding his chest on that searing wound. And then falls over, dead.
Oh,
Good. Fuck him.
We needed to question his ass and shove it.
he was a bitch. He didn't know nothing. I want his staff.
No, we gotta shove it up his asshole.
Next up is our Bugbear and Drell. They're going to commit to the same. Bugbear's going to swipe at Flynn.
He's not gonna go after Bug again.
Bug is dead, if I'm not
Does he know
mistaken.
that?
Does he?
Does he know that?
I forgot to.
The first swing is 11. I didn't hit right.
That misses.
All right. And he comes back around with his Morning Star. The next one's going to be a 22.
Yeah, that does it.
This huge Morning Star goes flying right for your chest, Flynn, and it is going to hit for, or not hit for, it's going to do, oh, what's going on? Where the hell are
He
they?
didn't grab enough dice.
There it is. Way over there.
Stop grabbing dice.
9 bludgeoning damage, or piercing damage, sorry. Morning Star just sticks into you a bit.
No,
It
it's all.
sticks into the ball hairs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You got
Yeah,
balls.
he's got the short and curlies all around him.
The rat hair protects you from the brunt of this damage.
I like as that sticks into these rat hairs, I will do like a super anime style, like look up and grin, and I want to flick my eyes black for
Oh.
a second and cast a reaction, and I'll just point at him, hellish rebuke.
Okay, let's see it.
Creature, he needs to make a dex save.
Behind my laptop. Oh, he got a non-nat 20.
Okay, he's still gonna take half. 14 is what I rolled, so he takes 7 fire damage. Actually, let me. The creature that damaged me is momentarily surrounded in hellish flames. And
Okay.
takes 7 damage.
So he swings his Morning Star at you once and you dodge. And as he comes back around, he sticks it right into your side. And you, it hurts, but you look at him, do a grin, and just grab his wrist. And this flame just engulfs him as he starts screaming out in pain. As you let go, he flails back against the wall, falling to his knees, burning to a crisp, and falls to the ground.
I'll turn back and look at John. What happened?
Okay, that's the end of his turn, and he's dead. That brings us to our drow, who's been locked in mortal combat with Tonk. Oh no, that's right. Wedge is right there. Hey, Wedge.
Yeah, but Tonk's the last one to hit her.
She goes for the easier target again and swipes over towards Wedge. That's probably hitting.
Ask. Don't say probably. Ask.
Does a 21 hit you?
Fucking fuck.
Is that a natural 20?
No.
No, shut the fuck up.
She got big pluses. She got +6 on
She
whatever
got
she
some
rolls.
pluses on her.
You are going to take 9 bludgeoning damage.
Wait. What is it? What is she swinging with?
She's swinging with a dagger, but every time she
No,
hits...
wait. What her attack roll? What was it?
You got
A 21?
11 hit points.
Yeah. I'm using shield.
Oh, you're shielding. Okay, good.
Oh,
Thank you.
You got higher than a 21 AC now, right?
Yeah.
This dagger's coming at you and
20
just reflects off this shield. She's gonna try again though.
Fuck it.
Oh, that one's not hitting. That's a 10.
No, it doesn't hit.
She can't break through your shield. You see the dagger fall to the ground as she's just using her fist and just clamming your
She's
shield
mad.
over and over.
She knows she
Electrical
about to-
sparks are coming
she
off
about
my
to
shield.
die.
Wesley.
hey. All right, who's left? Who looks worse, the wolf or the Miss Lady?
There is a wolf, a lady, and also the sound of a goblin who doesn't want to be brought where he's being brought to, outside the door in the hallway.
Okay, well, let me get rid of the threats inside first.
Yeah, because the door is closed.
Yeah,
It sure is, isn't it? It's
It
close.
has great soundproofing in this room.
Yeah,
the
totally.
wolf
As
was
we said
looking
earlier.
I've got it.
mortal.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna use a cantrip on him. So I'm gonna bring out my crossbow and do a firebolt or a skull popper. Let me see how this does. Yup. Let me see.
What did that bugbear's voice sound like?
Come on, come in. Come, bring me my food.
Come on, my face.
Does a 15 hit it?
Come on, my ass. What? 15 will hit.
Okay.
Not that what I said was any better.
We were so off the rails tonight.
There's a 1.
I'm here for
one
it.
damage, natural 1.
1 damage. That's
Yeah,
it.
That's it. That's what happened. That's what I
Okay.
rolled. Thought I'd roll higher.
You found the skull popper. It pops right next to its ear. As soon as it hears that, its eyes go like something inside its eardrum erupted, and it just collapses to the ground.
Did it. Take that, bitch.
Our boy is completely untouched.
Is that the end of your turn?
All right. Who still has 11 temp hit points?
I do.
Not 11.
Shit.
Onk
I'm debating
does.
whether to recast it. Nah.
No.
Leave it. End of my turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Mhm.
Yeah, end of my turn.
All right, that's the end of the round, which takes us to round 4, which is when a trigger is gonna happen. Because Direwolf is dead, it can't take its turn. So, in the hallway, you hear that voice again. Damn it, it wasn't me! What are you talking about? Food's not ready yet, those idiots! And then you hear the door just...
Can I, if I hear this coming, like, where am I in initiative in relation to this?
You're top of the round, but this is an end of the round deal.
Okay.
Actually, before we proceed, I gotta ask. We are a little over. We're about to engage some more combatants. Is anyone do we need to wrap up for now and revisit this, or should we finish? Should we keep going?
We may pick up next time.
It's up to y'all.
Well, how long is the fight gonna last?
Well, you have a platoon of 4 dudes who are coming back with a goblin who was falsely accused of saying dinner's ready when it's not. So 5 more enemies are approaching.
Well, then we should probably do that next time and start out the round with that.
Okay, we can do that then. We'll go to round 4 next time. We're midst combat. It's looking okay.
It's fine.
And we're gonna see how it plays out next time because we got more people coming and our squad is knee deep in blood and guts.
Damn it! I really wanted to get to the door and just like,
We're busy.
Man, how wild! I can't believe y'all. Actually, let me calm the music down. We aren't fighting. No, we aren't fighting. I can't believe y'all got so damn deep into this castle. I thought for sure, based on history. You know what? No, I'm an idiot actually, because based on history, you guys somehow manage to weasel your way to the very end of whatever environment you're in at the start.
That was the one time.
All these empty buildings.
This is
Let's
the
go to
second
that
time.
one.
This is
Dragon.
the second time we've done this now. I'm seeing a pattern. I may have to factor that in next time.
He's gonna reverse the dungeon. He's gonna put the big bad at the entrance to the dungeon.
Just
that's
waiting.
The
That's
last
right.
damn place
And
we're
the
gonna
shit
go.
squad's waiting at the end room.
We're just here on toilet duty.
Eventually, it's gonna be like, no, y'all are going through this door.
Oh my god.
The door is magnetic. It beckons.
That was fun though. Good job as always. You guys are pretty cautious, but I respect it. It was some good role play, some good tactics. Good. You surveyed your surroundings and approached accordingly. And to be honest, that's probably tremendously your advantage. You see how hard this fight's been so far. Imagine if you had fought 3 fights before that.
Right.
So good work.
Yeah.
Good work.
And it seems like we have the choke point.
Yeah, you're in a decent spot if you can control it. You just got to
Yeah.
finish what's going on, and then you can handle the rest. No problem.
Yeah.
Right. No
And we're
problem.
almost finished with whatever the fuck's going on in this room.
Oh man. That was
We
good
found
shit.
I think we found our guy too. I can get my money.
Was he a dwarf?
$10. That's right. You're owed $10
I'm
by
getting
somebody.
10. I'm getting 10 more dollars.
1050.
We were paid.
I guess we'll,
He doesn't know that.
Eh.
If this is the guy we're looking for.
I hope he's not mad about
And if
the
you remember,
card.
if you think it's, I think y'all think it's Gundren. Is that right? Remember, he had some brothers.
It
if
might
I'm
be
not
one of
mistaken.
his stupid brothers.
It's probably Dundren.
Dundren?
Or Flundren.
Or dumb
Lumdren?
Bumptron.
It's possible.
Could be.
Sounds like a IKEA furniture. How many times am I referencing IKEA tonight?
I think I said it's twice so far.
That's twice. Lord of the Rings
It's
and IKEA. On the brain, apparently.
Man.
All right, well, I guess unless anyone wants to say anything else, as of the start of the session we did, I'll do it again now. Anything you want to tell anybody? Birthdays, fun stuff, real life, something? Nothing?
Every time I go to IKEA, I don't get anything.
I know that feeling. I like watching the raising desk. I'll mess with it a bit, and I'm like, I got to get one of those, and then I don't, and I'll leave.
I do
It's like the least
walking
scary
through.
haunted house to go through.
There's shortcuts though; those are fun.
What were you saying?
I like to go just walk through it, and I never buy anything from there.
That's where we got that thing. Over in the corner. Right? Y'all can't see it, but
Yeah.
we got some of our furniture from there. Just
And
a whole
that.
crap.
And that.
It's simple.
The
Simple
computer.
does its job. It does what it needs
90%
to
of this
do.
room is IKEA.
is a lot of IKEA.
Thanks, Sweden. Like, comment, and subscribe. All
for-
of Sweden.
Thanks for watching tonight's session. We appreciate it. This has been Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk, brought to you by Cloak and Stagger. If you like the content, please subscribe. If you don't like the content, let me know why, so I can improve upon it. I would greatly appreciate that. We'll be back next week with our Salt Marsh campaign,
Long overdue.
dealing with a traitor, and hopefully all of our people will be there. I'm sure Kira's healing up nice,
She is. Yep.
so look forward to that. And then we'll be back with the conclusion of this battle 2 weeks from now. Or maybe tomorrow if you're watching this in the past. So thanks again. We'll see you later. Have a good one.
Yeah, boy.
If you're watching this next Thursday,
Get into that.
it'll be